we live? We are live. Oh my god. I was almost gonna say, like, I feel like I become like a different person when I'm live, but I don't think I am. I think I'm just like an extension of who I am already in a way. Like, I don't know, making videos is different because you're like, in a way, it's like a constant dialogue, but I don't know, it's still very me. I feel like I don't really go live when it's still like light out, but I feel like I would switch it up a little bit today. I feel like I'm trying not to be so like, not like I have agoraphobia or I'm like scared of the sun, but I do have eczema and it's sensitive. But anyway, I thought I'd go live today. I just want to make sure everything's working. Okay, cool. I love this microphone. It's awesome. But yeah, check out the fit. I'm literally just wearing like the little pink shorts and my blue shirt. Sister snatched. Oh my god, I see all the comments now. Hey Anthony, hey Richard, how's it going? Happy 710. I feel like it's kind of funny doing 710 right before 420, but I was like, you know what, why not? I just hit the threshold like the other day and it was like 710 and I was gonna do it and then I was like super tired, and so it's technically 712, but better over to be safe. But yeah. Anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like, what the fuck? I should take a freaking bong rip, and then just like throw some like wax in there, I guess. Ooh, shit, sorry. I'm gonna try to avoid doing that. There's a microphone there. I do sincerely apologize, as I will try to avoid doing that in the future. I'm so sorry. I need to chill. But yeah, today I was like, okay, good vibes only, good vibes only, good vibes only, good vibes only. Dude, if you heard the inside of my head, you would be probably super annoyed. But yeah, cheers. I just have to pack some stuff real quick. I feel like we should do like a super fat one, right? Right. For 710, dude, I can't believe, that's crazy. Dude, this year I'm definitely gonna reach 1,000 subscribers. I can just feel it. You know what I mean? When you can just feel that shit, I can feel it. And so I'm like thinking like, oh, what should I do? I feel like, I don't know, like, what I'll do then, but I feel like I like the party stream idea. Like, I kind of am inspired by Gen X Pen. She doesn't go by that anymore, but she has a second channel called Jen that she posts on. It's just a little party stream thing in the background, but I don't want to like take that from her. But I do want to do like the party streams because I like that, even though I always like celebrate anyway, kind of. But I like that. And of course, we're gonna get into some of the new like conspiracy theory and Mandela effects that I thought were interesting later on, but. Yeah. I feel like super like hella inspired. Okay, dude, this one is fat. What is a lighter? Always have, but never can find. What a fucking lighter. Cheers. As Kimmy Tan would always say. Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm a little all over the place today, but it's okay. Dude, I had a kind of a wild day, but it was really good. But it's like right when I got back, I like moved my bike in and shit, and I like hit my lime tree, and a few baby limes came off, and I was like, no. It was totally my fault. So I was mad at myself. And then I dropped my bike, and then it like hit the ground and there was like a dent in my floor after, and I was like, oh my god. It was just like epic fail, but it's okay. I was like, I might as well like stream. I don't know what that was. My heart right now is kind of like stressed, honestly, from all like the upsetness. I need to stop doing that. Literally, it's like not good for me. But I had a mini minty beat earlier, so we're good now though. But yeah, I love to see you guys here too. Oh, thank you, Anthony. The temperature where you are. Oh, it's like, let me actually check. I have the temperature on my phone always, and it's 59 currently. Sorry. It's my background, some fish. But yeah, currently 59. Let me check the weather for today, actually. I love that you said that, Richard. High is 63, low 44. It was negative 15 below average. But it's 65 there in SoCal. Oh, I've always wanted to be in South Carolina. South Carolina. Oh my god. I used to live in South Carolina. Southern California, because, like, the temperatures there are so mild, and I feel like that's what gravitated me to here in Arizona. But, yeah, I don't know. I love streaming. I feel like Tuesday's my new day. Is Tuesday my new day, or... Anyway. But yeah. I love streaming though. It is something that it's kind of like my own little like weekly check-in almost with like me, myself, and the world included. But I don't know. I'm in Philly area. Oh, that's kind of not really near Boston. There's like a few select like cities. They're all close to each other, but like not really. When you're in the Northeast and you actually live there, you realize just how spread apart everything is. But I'm visiting in July. Oh, I don't know. I have family in like Massachusetts, but I don't know when I'm gonna visit them. SoCal, no winter is never cold. That is, yeah, that's kind of true. Robert Rivera. Oh my god, I can't wait to get home now and to join the sesh. Oh, I love that. Ah, that's so awesome. I love that you guys are joining the sesh. What the fuck? This is so great. Thank you, Robert Rivera. Love Cali weather, but Arizona weather has my heart, even though it's intrusive. Yeah, it is kind of like up and down, honestly, but I don't know. I just like it. Yeah. Maybe we could meet or show you the hidden best Philly cheesesteaks. Honestly, a Philly cheesesteak would be awesome right now. Sorry if I'm like super sniffly because my allergies, but it's definitely that time of year for sure. For sure. And like almost like gritting my teeth because I drank so much coffee earlier. But we're good. But Philadelphia, I feel like I went through there, dude. One time I like lost my ID. Oh my god, my nose. Give me a sec. But hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys a little mini story time. So one time I like literally didn't have my ID coming to. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm telling this right now, but this popped into my brain because that just reminded me of like Philadelphia and like. So I went cross country from like Arizona to like Massachusetts with my mom, and we went like halfway through a bus, and then the other half we went through like driving there with my mom, and that was crazy. But yeah, it was because I couldn't come back flying without my ID, and yeah, they let me come there from Massachusetts because there's different laws, I guess, state by state. So anyway. I don't know why I just explained that, but let me like pull up what we're gonna do today actually. Like kind of like I don't know what to do with my last stream. I may just like I don't want to delete the first half because I like connecting with you guys, but like, and then there's the second half that's like the actual content, so I might just keep both and just do part one, part two for that time that like the stream didn't work because I was experimenting. But yeah, there's like a few things. Hold on, I have to like change the music. But it's Michelle Platty. I love her videos. Oh. Give me a second. I just have to get something out my eye. I always get stuff in my eye and my nose. Oh, it's all the like lotion and stuff. I swear, it just gets in my eyes. I think it's because literally my eyelashes are so long they go into my eyebrows. I'm not even kidding. And so it's like the lotion literally gets around my eyebrows into my eyelashes. Maybe that was too much information, but I don't know. Hold on. I just want to see like which part it is. I don't know like where to start from this one. Usually I do. Hold on, I have it like saved somewhere. Gosh, I don't know. I like forgot how to use YouTube. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess I only have one. Oh. Oh. This is like an everyday thing, honestly. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start with this, I guess. Because this is what I was kind of thinking about earlier. I don't want to like rehash Mandela effects, but I do have a few that I was thinking about earlier. And I think this person touched on a few, but we'll start from here. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Okay, this one is kind of like, I don't know, honestly. Like, oh God. I could honestly feel like it could be the one on the left, to be honest. But I'm going to use my phone so I can still see the comments. But, I don't know. But yeah, oh my God, Allison, cheers. um, but yeah, oh, love you guys too. Are you coming with friends? Oh, I love that. That's so cool. Okay, I was just like looking at the comments. Okay, sorry. I totally forgot like how to all paused. Looking at the comments.
I'll be revealing the correct answer to this later in the video, so stay tuned. A Mandela effect is an unsettling phenomenon.
Oh my gosh.
People remember something differently than it is now. That may seem like a simple concept, but it can go off the rails real fast, as you'll see in this video. Many of these people remember the exact same thing with near identical details. However, those memories are now seemingly different than what's considered correct.
I could probably say this.
The Mandela effect is this super weird phenomenon that has confused and puzzled people for years. Since today is the special 30th episode, I'm going to cover an extra large.
I don't know if you guys can hear this or not.
You won't want to miss this, so be sure to like, subscribe, hit
But
the
yeah, I don't know.
bell so you never miss a video. And let's get into it. Let's check out a new spelling Mandela effect. This time from the UK. What is the name of this candy? Is it Dib Dab? Or is it Dip Dab?
Oh, I don't know
I'm not
this.
from the UK.
I'm not from the UK. Hold on.
Yeah. Amazing Phil jumped in and said, "What? I swear it was concept of sneaking up on an unsuspecting or sleeping upright cow and pushing it over for entertainment. You don't really hear a lot about cow tipping these days. There's
let me
so much
see.
entertainment at our fingertips. But back in the day, everyone knew someone who knew someone that went cow tipping.
Oh, the music video one.
Music videos came around, or at least blew up.
Okay, yeah, I was like, let me go to the one I was thinking about.
Launched as a music video channel in 1981 with its airing of "Video Killed the Radio Star" by the Buggles.
About like when music videos started.
Discussing a historical change that has people really scratching their heads. What if I told you that music videos didn't come into existence in the 1980s?
Yeah, you remember the star? I don't remember the star. Okay, wait, because you remember the star. I looked at your comment before, but it didn't hit me till then. Okay, because here's the thing. It makes sense. I can see where you come from because it's like Starbucks, but like, I don't remember it being like star above like the girl. I just remember it being just like more subtle of the logo. I don't know. That's interesting though. Oh my god. Huh. But it is the star one, right? I think the star one is right.
You have to remember that historical Mandela effects are especially unique, in that we might actually remember history being one way, or playing out in a specific way,
But
only for it to
I think I remember it wrong.
is how it's a Mandela effect. Many people remember music videos starting to come out in the late 1970s, or the early 1980s. This is now incorrect, and has apparently always been incorrect.
There was another Mandela effect. I think it's gonna be in here that I remember that was
I'm
like,
talking full-on
yeah,
videos,
that's
an entire song with a video
a new
of artists and
one.
musicians playing it and doing what they do. In the 1950s, there was a device that played music videos called the Scopatone. These used 16mm film and were placed in popular locations like restaurants, bars, and lounges. Imagine a jukebox, but with a screen. This spread from France to Italy to the UK.
Oh my god, I found it! Pinky in the Brain. This one fucked me up. Ah! I have to take a hit for this.
Being highly
Cheers.
intelligent with plans for world domination, and the other one being not so much. This back and forth dynamic is what made these characters so fun. These two characters were first introduced in the cartoon show Animal Gods, creating their own show called Pinky and the Brain, and ending their 90s series called Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain. These characters were around for a long time.
I like totally forgot to open anything and like turn on a fan.
Watch them over the years. In each episode, Brain says, "Pinky, are you blanking or I'm blanking? What goes in the blank? Thinking or pondering? Pinky, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Okay, yeah. Is it? Oh shit.
Let's talk about the classic cartoon.
Hold on, it's okay.
Pinky and the Brain.
So is it?
Being highly intelligent with plans.
It'll say it again. It's fine.
And the other one being not so much. This back and forth dynamic is what made these characters so fun.
This was the
These
one.
characters were first introduced in the cartoon show Animaniacs, then getting their own show called Pinky and the Brain, and ending their 90s run with a series called Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain. These characters were around for a long time and a lot of episodes, so this quote should be really simple to finish for anyone that watched them over the years. In each episode, Brain says, "Pinky, are you blanking what I'm blanking?" What goes in the
Right.
blank? Thinking or pondering?
Thinking
Pinky,
or
are you thinking
pondering.
what I'm thinking? Or is it Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Right.
Turns out the answer is pondering. Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering?
Pondering what I'm pondering.
And like,
Thinking has apparently never been said in any of the
No.
over 100
that
episodes.
is so
Of
wrong.
course, if you look for
It's
the-
like, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Right? Like, it was not, are you pondering what I'm pondering? Right? Like,
Now, incorrect version of this quote.
is it not just like a one-time thing or every time?
Example after example of people reciting it incorrectly. Which one do you remember?
That's so weird. No, I don't remember it just being people reciting it. I just remember like the actual cartoon.
You remember. Specifically, which crown looks correct to you? This Mandela effect has been troubling a lot of people recently, so let's figure it out once and for all.
Yeah, no, the star
This
looks
is the
off.
Starbucks logo.
Why does the star look off?
You got me. The star on top looks so weird.
It looks fucking weird to me, Anthony. I'm so sorry. I don't know why.
The mermaid on the Starbucks logo has had that star.
What the fuck?
This one
What?
really got me. What about you?
This is crazy because I actually worked there for like a very small period of time.
It's a topic has been affected by it. People tend to look closer to whatever that topic is, and when things are given a little more scrutiny,
That's so fucking
oftentimes
crazy.
even more Mandela effects are discovered within it. And this next one is no different. I've covered the Great Pyramids of Giza twice before in previous videos, so why not cover it a third time? Think of the pyramids. What do you see? Mummies, tombs, pharaohs. What about hieroglyphs?
I just remembered one time I spilt like a venti strawberries and cream frappuccino, and then I went inside and asked if they could remake it as a kid, and they said no.
Anywhere in the pyramids.
I need to like drink water. I'm sorry.
No treasures and no mummies ever found in the pyramids of Giza. This has apparently always been the case. What's next? There's 4 pyramids of Giza. There's 5 pyramids. Who knows? Can't wait to find out though.
I like completely zoned out through like that entire like thing. Like the entire thing, I didn't even know like what he was talking about.
Ever found in the pyramids of Giza.
Like what the fuck?
In any of the pyramids of Giza.
I have no idea like where my brain went.
This next one is no different. I've covered the Great Pyramids of Giza twice before.
I'm so sorry, I have to go back because that was too fucking like.
When you think of the pyramids, what do you see? Mummies, tombs, pharaohs. What about hieroglyphs? Hieroglyphics written all across the walls. Well, it turns out there are no hieroglyphs in any of the pyramids of Giza.
Oh, no hieroglyphs.
That's right, there are no hieroglyphs anywhere
I don't
in
know.
the pyramids of Giza. There are, in fact, no hieroglyphs, no writings, no treasures, and no mummies ever found in the pyramids of Giza. This has apparently always been the case. What's next? There's 4 pyramids of Giza.
No
there's 5
Egyptian
pyramids. Who knows?
hieroglyphs? That is kind of interesting. Then where are they?
The Birds is a 1963 movie by Alfred Hitchcock. It was a horror mystery that focused on the absurd and scary concept of unexplained violent bird attacks on people.
What do you mean? There's no
Watch the movie today.
hieroglyphs.
It's pretty funny, but back in 1963, this terrorized people. It made people legitimately nervous around birds. So why do I bring this
That's
up?
weird.
There seems to be a large group of people that remember The Birds being a black and white movie.
Dude.
But it turns out that The Birds was always a color.
Birds. I saw someone say like birds aren't real, and like,
black and white, and it was
um,
polarized. What's interesting is that this belief even existed back then. In fact, the lead actress of The Birds, Tippi Hedren, claimed in interviews that so many people would tell her how happy they were that they finally colorized the movie. And she
I mean that crow is kind of off.
Some people have speculated this weird belief came from the fact that so many people had black and white TVs at the time. But that doesn't explain
Dude,
people
I
that
think
saw it.
birds like I think they can like remember you, and like do some crazy shit.
It goes to show that the effect has been around a lot longer than people
So I don't
realize.
blame them, but like, god damn, son.
Let's talk about the Nintendo Wii and its launch title Wii Sports. The simple packing game made a big splash back in 2006. It contained tennis, baseball, bowling, golf, and boxing. It was extremely easy to pick up and play, which made it popular with most demographics. There wasn't a lot of
Whoa.
depth to these games.
That was
It
like
great for parties and
crazy.
families to have a good
Seeing
time.
it like come
By
at
the end
me.
of the Wii's life cycle, it sold over 100.
Oh my gosh, do you remember the
A
Wii
ton of people
throwback?
played Wii Sports. Now that you're up to date with Wii Sports, let's talk about its Mandela effect. When you would win one
That's
of these games,
crazy how
what
like
happened would play.
Oh
And
my
they all were
God.
saying and showing the words.
it's like 2008 all over again.
Because if it does, then you have been affected by the Mandela effect. It apparently never actually
15
says,
years ago, pretty much, or
It shows
16.
text
Oh my
message,
god.
But no voice appears. Nintendo has always taken a very minimal approach to voice acting in their games. While the Xbox and PlayStation consoles had fully voice-acted adventures, Nintendo typically cut costs by not including voice actors of any kind, or as minimal as possible in their titles. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, you didn't get full voice lines, especially during the Wii console generation. When Wii
What the fuck
started,
was that? The
voice
duct
actors
tape on their mouths.
in fact, you can watch 5.5-minute compilations of all the random lines and words that he says.
Sorry.
You win. It just doesn't exist.
I
It never
mean,
existed, and
I
yet
mean,
so
I
many people
guess I
wouldn't exist.
am,
Even checked out these
growing my
sequels to
hair.
Wii
I
Sports,
don't know, I'm just trying
and
something
Wii Sports
different.
Club, and And guess what? It's in neither of them as well. So where did this
But I
line
did
come
like
from,
cut the
and why
sides,
so
I
many people
guess,
associate
earlier
it
or
with sports?
the other day.
Let's talk about something fun related to an older Mandela effect. Remember the Skechers Mandela effect? Where people
I
were
didn't
wearing
really
Skechers
understand the
being spelled
last
with a
one
T,
though.
but apparently it never
It's
had a
okay.
T in it. So
Oh my god, yeah, the
Skechers-
Skechers one. And this one kind of got me too. I think the Starbucks and like it was the Pinky and the Brain one the most, but also the Skechers is a notable mention
Cheers.
because
Cheers.
yeah.
I don't know. It's a
But
weird
the other ones I don't
This
really
Mandela
know.
effect has been around forever, but apparently Skechers finally caught on to this obvious and easy target and made an ad out of it. Turns out that this isn't the first time this has happened. In my video, Brand New Mandela Effects Part 24, I talked about how the Fruit of the Loom
I don't know, though.
Mandela Effects popularity for an April Fool's prank back in 2022. What they did was they added the missing cornucopia back.
But this is like, okay, I don't want to be like rude, but like I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna say it.
Check out that video for more details on that. All this to say, Skechers made a Mandela Effect ad relating to their brand, and like last time, you either find it funny or you think it's gaslighting. I'll let you know.
Yeah, it is. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Skechers never has been, never will be.
What you talking about, fool? Mr. T's always in sketches. T&D's sketches. T&D's sketches. T&D's sketches.
Oh no. Bye. I have to actually go.
Sketches? Mr. T. Mr. T.
What the
I'm just
fuck?
saying people often misspell Skechers and put a T in it.
Finish your thing about changing things.
Skechers, no.
Guys, are we in an alternate reality?
Remember the T? Until next time, never stop searching.
I don't know, maybe like this has already been covered. I'm not too sure, but I know for sure the Pinky and the Brain one was new for me, and I was like, wait a second, because that's kind of crazy actually. If it is like every time he said that, he said pondering. That's so different though, you know what I mean? It's not even like anything close. I guess every other word is the same, but I just mean like it's not anywhere close to the words thinking. Right? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Okay. I can actually pull up my Streamlabs and then just like do me for a sec. Cause I just want to chill while I do this. Oh, I have to like get my eye for a little bit. Oh, sorry. I have to get my eye. Oh. Guys, my allergies are fucked. Fucked, I tell ya. Thank you for bearing with me and being with me through this process. That's so cool. Okay. Okay, cool. But yeah, I think that was crazy. But definitely the Pinky and the Brain one stuck with me for sure. Because I was like, what the fuck is going on here, actually? It just becomes like, I wonder when it's just going to get to the point that it's like, definite. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. When like bigger agencies or like organizations get involved with like trying to figure out like Mandela effects, you know what I mean? But I wonder like when it gets to that level, or if like it'll ever be like taken that seriously, I guess. Oops, sorry. But yeah, okay. Is that crazy though to think that like in the future that they'll be like investigating like why I don't know, like a huge portion of the population believes that it's like different. There'll be other ones that always stuck with me. I feel like the Kit Kat one always stuck with me with the hyphen and like like as a kid I would be like Kit dash cat and I'm like I feel like I wouldn't just pull that out my ass, I guess. um But yeah, like that was a common thing for me. I'd always like say things like letter by letter or like verbatim in a way. Like that was just like a weird thing I would always do. Like I liked figuring out what was most like I don't know, like I'm not like a grammar police, but I like knowing what was like most correct in a way. So I was always really like I'm really like I have an attention to detail, I guess. Just put it short. Anyway, but I feel like Mandela effects have always kind of stuck out to me in a way because I'm so visual and I'm like have a really photographic memory, so it's like, oh, when I notice one and it really hits, I have to say something. So I have to share that and be like, whoa, does this freak you out too? And like I'll notice when people like pick up on that too. But yeah, I do cut my own hair, by the way, and so that is my own work. It's not too shabby, honestly. I try to figure out, like, my head shape or whatever, and be like, what? I feel like my face is more, like, wide, so I try to do more of, like, a tall, to kind of, like, even it out. But yeah, I like the style. I feel like I haven't had, like, hair in a while. It's good to be back. I feel like when I'm a little bit younger in a way. It's weird saying that, but yeah, like as a kid I had such long hair, it was like literally down my shoulders. But yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, like 10 years ago I was literally like, oh my god, I was just like thinking about me 10 years ago, literally, just having, like, long, like, emo hair. Like, using my best friend's flat iron to straighten it, and then taking a selfie in the mirror, like, hey guys! XD! And my, like, yeah, literally, like, my username was EpicXXRyan on my old channel, so cringe. It's good. It's good. Actually, I don't know like where I was gonna go next. Oh my god, sometimes when I sneeze, it'll be like, I'll sneeze, and then the third one, I'll be like, achoo! But I don't think I've done it on stream yet, or I think maybe I hold back a little bit. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna watch this one together. So this is Michelle Platty. I do like her videos. I do like her channel though a lot. And she does make videos on like Mandela effects and stuff, so we're gonna watch this together. Okay, cool. I don't want to be too big. I don't want it to be too intrusive. Okay. Oh shit, I'm like still playing music and shit. I hate when I do that. I'm so stupid. Hold on. Sorry, I'm already pretty faded. Okay. I don't want to do like the back and forth with like the thing, but okay, we're good. we're good. Oh my god. Things are happening. Okay.
Kind of circulating right now. Slashes are just some of my favorite theories of all time because I genuinely believe them. Honestly, there's just a lot of crazy shit.
I'm just a perfectionist, but I know lives aren't perfect, so it's all good. Oh, I feel bad even covering this. Just because, like, I want her to, like, I don't know, be at peace. I want to feed into the cycle. Because I don't know, I totally want to, like, respect people's privacy and, like,
She had not been seen by the public since Christmas Day 2023. People started to become pretty suspicious of this in early January. So it was kind of at the point where it was weird that no one had seen her since then. A lot of conspiracy and questions began to arise as to where Kate could possibly be. There's been a lot of talk about the marriage between Kate and William. A lot of people think that they are on the rocks, so to speak. A lot of people have been driving that conspiracy into why Kate is missing. So on January 17th, Kensington Palace actually released a statement saying that Kate had entered the hospital the day before.
My allergies are feeling better now. I took a pill earlier.
Was very
Zyrtec.
strange to a lot of people because it seemed like a lot of her royal duties had been like scheduled and then canceled. So if this was like a planned surgery, it doesn't really add up to the fact that her schedule wasn't according with this planned surgery. Not only that, but on the same day, Buckingham
It is
Palace
interesting,
released a
I
statement
guess,
that
like,
said that King Charles would be receiving treatment for an enlarged prostate. It is just
multiple people having
very,
surgeries,
very,
but why?
Very rare that two high-ranking royals would be undergoing procedures at the same time. Like that's just very strange. Obviously, emergencies happen, but it's kind of a weird coincidence, and a lot of people have some theories about that we'll get into. Kensington Palace was like up.
Oh my god, I totally forgot I had like
after they
food.
said that Kate had already returned home and the surgery went well.
I don't even know if it's like
she was
warm.
recovering happily at home. This confused a lot of people because there were absolutely no paparazzi photos of Kate leaving the hospital, entering the hospital.
Dude, that was so hot earlier. Now it's like not even at all.
So she was actually there, and a lot of people think that this is like the biggest red flag of this entire situation, and I have to agree because I just think that there's no possible way that the paparazzi would have been able to miss such a coveted moment because this girl is literally missing. She hasn't been seen since December. There's plenty of conspiracy flying around. Theoretically, photos of Kate Middleton leaving the hospital.
In the background is abstract motion.
I don't
not always, but sometimes I'll forget to like say, but anyway.
Abdominal surgery on the 16th of January.
I'm so random.
Still does not make sense or correlate with the fact that she had been missing for almost a month or out of the public eye. Like, why? What was going on? A lot of people started to believe that there was something pretty strange.
Anyway.
There were several conspiracy theories flying around the internet. I'm sure that you guys have seen them. Things got really suspicious when Prince William actually canceled one of his appearances on February 27th, citing that it was due to a personal matter. This was when I feel like the public really started to get nervous, and I say the public, it seems like only Americans were concerned about this, which I think is funny. The conspiracy theories started really popping off at this point. A lot of people thought that Kate has health issues that are worse than the Kensington Palace made it seem, and that she was possibly in an induced coma because theoretically, if everyone's coming at you with conspiracies, saying that
Conspiracy theories.
I just think, but I don't know, because the royal family also has to like very much work in a specific way that I don't quite
710.
understand. Other people, like I said, theorized that William and Kate's marriage was coming to an end and that she was kind of in hiding, and maybe some news is going to drop regarding their marriage. So as I'm editing this, I got some inside scoop that I've heard from somebody who says that they know someone who is in the circle of the royal family. I don't know if that's actually true, but this is what they had to say, and I found it interesting regardless. They basically said that the reason Kate has been in hiding is because the story about how Rose Hanbury and Prince William had an affair, like, years ago, is going to come out to be true, and that Rose's youngest child, who in 2016, is actually potentially Prince William's child. So
I don't even know who that is.
that's why Kate is hiding, and that's going.
I know how like my thumbnail literally has me holding
also literally today,
some flowers.
As I'm editing this, Rose
but
the rumors for the first time ever, so it's kind of would be a weird.
it's a 710. It's for
I
like
just thought I'd throw it
oil.
in case that is what happened.
Anyway,
And then you'll
but you know what I
have
mean.
the inside scoop to the royal family. Like, I don't even, whatever. I don't know. Other theories include that she was potentially recovered from some sort of plastic surgery. I kind of don't believe that, but like, I guess it makes sense. But at the same time, why are there no pictures of her leaving the hospital? Like, I don't understand.
I mean, I could totally understand if it was like she wanted to have the privacy of being like, hey, can we leave
You know, body
without
count
like
thing.
through an entrance, or I mean like a exit that's private?
Theoretically could work for at least a little bit
I
of
could
time.
see that happening
In public, sunglasses.
given the status.
Actually, no. I don't know. And on May 10th, Kensington Palace posted a photo of Kate and
So I
her
could
children
see it.
for Mother's Day, and it was clearly manipulated through.
Oh god, it freaks me out when it's like artificial intelligence like tweaked of a real picture. It's like, what the fuck?
And took it all to a new level. So now with the reported video of Kate shopping at like a farmer's market, grocery store in her area type of thing,
It's just like uncanny
It does
valley.
look like her, so I would say that this is her.
Like a real picture isn't
Like,
like
manipulated
enough.
to be- Sure. I mean, I don't know. We can't really trust anything these days, so I don't know that I.
Oh my god, what about like the dummies of the royal family? Like the fuck, that shit freaked me the fuck out too. Where it's like Meghan Markle and she's like
So many questions left unanswered.
a fucking dummy that they're fucking moving around, fucking wax figure. Not saying she is here, but there was a video I saw that I just remembered. I was like, what the fuck was that shit about?
All of this is about personally.
I like had to reenact it. I don't know why.
King Charles.
But I was like, what the fuck? That is not a real person. They're like holding up actual like
Things are happening.
fake person.
I've always said the royal family is pretty sketch, and they do try to keep a lot of things hush hush. I'm very curious to see how this.
But this, I just think she had a diagnosis, and I hope she does get better.
We're gonna talk about
Truly.
this man named Mark Smith, who was an Alzheimer's researcher. He basically spent a lot of time challenging the drug companies, basically kind of wanted to counteract the conventional thoughts of Alzheimer's treatments, and he had a lot of theories of his own. And really, he began gaining a lot of
Oh
respect
no,
and
because like if I
followers
get
from
into
other
this, I get
researchers,
scared.
doctors who believed in his work, and
Because I have
there could
my own
be a
thoughts,
potential
but
cure of Alzheimer's somewhere within his work.
because yeah, I do kind of believe that they just
All of this work made Mark Smith literally
They make
one
money
of three people
off of
for the
you.
most cited research.
Can't speak
Oh
closer.
shit!
Good
Oh
night.
my
Take
god,
care.
this get the fuck
That
out
was
of
for their
me.
nighttime underwear too. Good night.
Oh my god, my iPad isn't even like, fuck, dude. Oh my god, this scared the fuck out of me. I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm just kidding. It was just like fire behind me, and I was just like, oh my god. Where did everything go? I'm just gonna put you on silent. Okay. I was just like having an ambient moment. Sorry.
He knew what he was talking about. In December of 2010, he was walking home from a local bar where him and his friends were celebrating an early Christmas. As he was walking alongside of the road, he was killed in a hit and run
ghost.
accident. Later
Oh no, I'm so
discovered
sorry,
the driver
Richard.
who killed Mark Smith was found dead in his own home. It's obviously just kind
But
of.
I totally relate.
This led a lot of people in the field
My sister
to
has
believe that Mark
arthritis, so
Smith's
I
death was
definitely
wrong.
understand where you come from.
Because Mark Smith was challenging the traditional forms of treatment for Alzheimer's.
Love you,
which
Pumpkin
are
Queen. Thank you for being
billion-dollar
here.
companies, perhaps he was able to find a cure, which would basically put a lot of these people completely out of
Okay.
business.
I'm gonna pack another
Mark
one.
Smith was
Okay?
getting
Okay.
really
And then put
close
wax
to
in
finding
it.
something that would actually
Because
work.
what the
pharmaceutical,
fuck?
drug companies
Actually?
were murdered so that the pharmaceutical industry wouldn't
Oh. Because this is what scares me. Because it's like kill people. It gets in the way of like, And that's why I don't want to say anything, but like, it's scary.
Industry has always been something that very much
Like, the
interests me
grip
because
it
does
has.
make a lot of sense. If there were suddenly small cures to like a lot of like popular diseases,
know, because it's
would
such a
basically run the pharmaceutical industry out of
like
business from all of the
money
different
making
methods and ways
machine
to prevent
that it's
diseases
created.
or treat
They're not
them
making money
that
off of you
like
being healthy,
not
and
actually
that's all I'm
cure.
gonna say.
This freaks me out
Okay.
because it's like you can't trust your doctors.
Scary.
You can't trust your government.
I don't want to say you can't trust things though, because it's like,
Police corruptness in big unsolved cases.
oh my
like,
god.
this is
But I
probably
definitely,
one of the most interesting theories to me
when I tried getting
of
off
all time,
medication,
because
she wanted to go
I
up my
find it
dosage
so
instead, and I was
crazy
like,
how police have covered up
and this is more than 2 years ago now, but
crimes for multiple different reasons. And honestly, I'm going to talk about two of the ones.
not saying that you
I find
shouldn't take meds. This is just my own personal
cases that
experience,
are
like
unsolved. It's like crazy to me that this was
mental health stuff.
covered
But
up.
anyway,
My reasoning for this theory is we're all people at the end of the day.
I just smoke weed.
in any job, like any field, no matter what it is. Like if you're a doctor, a priest, a teacher, government official, any of those, you know, different divisions of work are gonna have someone who's corrupt. At least one person. But I think that there's kind of a lot more bad apples
I mean,
we would like to maybe
intake
admit
with,
or think about. The first case I'm gonna talk about
incense
that
burner.
really was screwed over by police corruption is John Benet Ramsey. So I used to genuinely believe John Benet Ramsey was murdered by her brother Burt Ramsey accidentally and then covered up by their
oh my
parents.
gosh.
But a lot of people lately, I feel like, have been talking about
I
the theory that
mean,
perhaps
it is
John
kind of
Benet's
crazy
father
if you
was
bag
part
it.
of a child SA ring and had John Benet
Like,
in that as well. Something happened in that manner that led to her death. A terrifying thought, but it kind of makes a lot of sense when you look at the fact that the Boulder Police Department was definitely covering up information regarding this case. For one, like what we learned like in the 90s while this was happening was a lot of files and key evidence would just like go missing. So it was clear that someone on the inside was trying to make sure that no one found out the truth of what happened to John Benet. If this theory were true and it was like an SA ring,
I'm so
but, like,
sorry,
a detective
Pumpkin
or someone in
Queen.
the enforcement being a part of it kind of also makes a lot of sense. Not only that, but one of the key investigators on the case was actually disciplined for misconduct years later. So a lot
I'm
of people,
totally
including
here for you,
myself, believe
though.
that regardless of what happened to John Benet Ramsey, there was definitely someone within the police department that was trying to cover
Cheers.
it up. It just kind of makes you wonder, like, what actually happened, and unfortunately, we'll probably never find out because I'm sure the evidence that went missing was probably something that would have led to answers that clearly someone who wanted to stay hidden. Another person that I want to talk about who has a similar story around them is Biggie
Let me turn off the
Smalls.
light.
After the death of Tupac Shakur, which a lot of people believe that Biggie
Oh my
was
god,
left
I
out
don't. I get
was
scared. I
Suge
get
Knight,
scared
who was
talking
the
about
CEO
shit.
of Death Row Records, which was the record label Tupac was signed to, wanted to retaliate. Biggie was killed, and it is actually confirmed that there is a lot of corruption going on here. Like, this is like a known fact that two
Dude, I
LAPD
get
officers,
scared, 'cause I'm
Rafael
just like,
Perez and David Mack, were not only at the scene of the crime when Biggie died, but they were also on Suge Knight's payroll, and they had been working with Death Row Records. What are the odds? It was also another case of files going missing and evidence that would have led
Cause like
to
I
a
make
conclusion
music, you know what I
just
mean?
upright
Like I
disappeared.
don't know.
It's pretty clear at that point that somebody on the inside was trying to cover up what happened to Biggie Smalls, and this is so scary to me because these are, you know, huge cases. Biggie Smalls, John Benet
Didn't he
Ramsey,
die at, like,
these were very
25?
famous cases. There are
And I'm, like,
hundreds
24.
and thousands of other cases that are completely unsolved that could have been due to police corruption. Like, the reason that they are unsolved is because someone on the inside was involved in this case. I mean, if you think about it, like, from a murderer's or something, like, terrible like that's perspective, as much as you can, it kind of does make sense to have a job on the inside if you're going to commit these crimes because nobody would ever suspect anything, and also you're able to have access to some evidence that could incriminate you.
I didn't hear that.
This terrifies me. Honestly, this is a theory that like I 100% believe, and I don't ever want to think about it again. The next theory I want to talk about is secrets of the universe. I feel like a lot of people believe that we are not the anomaly in this universe, and many people think there are aliens on other planets.
What do you mean?
Or just other beings in general that exist. And I full-heartedly like agree. I think that makes a lot of sense. But I read something recently that freaked me out because, all right, so obviously we haven't had like actual concrete like this is an alien, this is a person, like
This is an alien.
UFO sightings and theories that the government is hiding a lot about
Literally.
aliens from us, which is
And then Mexico's just like
don't get me wrong.
aliens,
Conspiracy
1,000-year-old
that
bodies,
says,
and
quote,
we're just,
"We are
and
only
the
living
United
beings
States is just
in
like,
the universe
what?
because everyone else died
What?
fighting off something that we will eventually face."
Literally.
No, Bret Hart.
Right? Like, didn't they do that, like,
I think there
uncovering
would be,
of, like-
more proof of other life.
Anyway.
Although, of course, like, they're light years away, potentially, so it's... I don't even know. Honestly, when I think of the universe and
I think
outer
they're
space,
here.
I just pretend that it's not
Like-
there, except for astrology, then I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Newton is in Pisces right now." Of all other scenarios, space doesn't exist to me. I'm not interested in her. Not at all.
BB in a bit.
Similarly to that, this is a
Okay.
theory that
I'm guessing you mean, like,
personally
be right
freaks me
back.
out. I feel like one of the
But yeah,
biggest
you're good.
questions of
Don't
life
worry about
is
it.
what happens when
Thank you
die.
for tuning
I
in,
think
though, like,
that
when
the
you
most
can.
mind-blowing
I
and
love
scary
it.
idea to me personally is the theory that
you.
reincarnation is true. A lot of people find peace in that. I used to sit up
Reincarnation.
at night as
Oh,
a
that was an
child.
interesting
I
photo.
thought of reincarnation because I was like, I'm not
Right.
gonna remember my family and like friends.
Right, but then it's like all the weird ass dreams that I've had. It's like, would I remember
This is
bits and
always
pieces?
freaked me out.
Or,
I
like,
feel like you've probably heard
you know how
this
people
phrase
remember
a
some
lot,
of their
that
past
when you
lives
die,
or
you
whatever?
go to
Like-
the light, you see a white light. Like that has been described multiple times by people who have died and been revived. The theory continues that the light we're seeing is actually the hospital room lights, and that's why babies come out crying because they.
I've
are
totally always thought about, like,
remembering
why we're
themselves
here.
in past
Like,
lives. The only reason I think this kind of like makes a little bit of sense is obviously babies can't talk. It's
why
theorized
now,
that as we
too?
age,
Like,
these
in this
memories
period
fade
of
away.
time.
So like when, at the point where most babies can talk, they don't remember anything about their past life. However, this theory explains why there
and
are
just like the shape of the
thousands
earth, not
stories
the shape of
of
earth, but
kids
like
who
all the
remember
like
past lives. The
countries
memories
and
tend
like,
to fade away when the kid is around 7 to 10.
I don't
The
know.
past life memories kind of start to fade away. But I actually think that this kind of makes sense. I hate talking about it though. I know it brings a lot of people peace, and I'm so happy for you. Love that for you. Not me. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the dark side of child acting next. So we've talked a lot about the dark side of Hollywood many times, but recently a documentary came out.
oh
that was
yeah,
about
on
why
Quiet
on
on
set.
Set
We could deep dive
documentary
into some of
recently.
the horrendous things that some of your favorite TV show actors have experienced, and
How?
it was honestly really eye-opening and really terrifying. So the documentary talks a lot about how Dan Schneider of Nickelodeon had been accused
Get him
of
off my
causing
screen.
toxic work environments. We've talked about that a lot before. I feel like most famously, Jeanette McCurdy wrote in her book "I'm Glad My Mom Died" that she was offered $300,000
That's
of hush money
fucking
to
crazy.
never
That's like
mention Dan
nearly a
or
third
her
of $1
experience
million.
on Carly and Sam and
That's
Cat
pretty much,
in a
yeah.
negative way. She didn't end up taking the money, so she spoke about a lot of her experiences in her book, and it was shocking to say the least to know that Dan had screamed at them before, given children alcohol, compared children, and just basically never made them feel safe. The documentary closely follows
That's
a case that occurred
crazy.
in 2003 when a Nickelodeon dialogue coach who was working with Dan Schneider was accused of SA with one of the children on the set of a show. This man is Brian Peck, unrelated to Josh Peck. I feel like I have to say that because I thought the same thing when I was looking at it, but unrelated. They talk about this in the documentary, and then
Sketch.
they reveal that the child who this was, who filed this lawsuit in 2003, was actually Drake Bell, who is one of the most famous Nickelodeon child stars probably ever. He was only 15 years old at the time. He eventually told his mother, and then of course they told the police what happened in 2003, and that was when Brian Peck was like arrested, all that stuff. But it was never really publicly said that it was Drake Bell. Like no one really knew who this, actor was that was hurt. Something that I found interesting is that Drake Bell
that's just like
received a phone
unfortunate.
call from
and,
Dan
like-
Schneider where he promised to protect him, and that if he needed anything, Drake could just call him up and he would help with whatever. Which is interesting because obviously I've seen a lot of other
That it's all like
actors who have
televised,
experience
and
with
like
Dan
the
Schneider.
people that
I'm
are like
reading it
producing the
because honestly, all
show.
of this is just like unfolding as we speak. But Dan Schneider recently did an interview, which he has not done. He has like barely addressed any of this allegations. Like,
Definitely
and
makes me
such.
think.
He did an interview with Tebow from iCarly. Tebow's an icon, as you know. It's honestly really interesting. Like, I felt like I only watched some of it so far, and I don't know, if you guys want me to do like a full video, like really deep diving into all of dark parts of like Nickelodeon, let me know, because it's just honestly crazy. Like, I feel like so much information came out of that documentary, and now I feel like so much more is going to come out.
Honestly,
like, I can't. So let me know if you guys want the
as
video.
well. Just 'cause,
Something
like,
that I personally found very strange was when news about Brian Peck and this child
I'll have to
actor
check it
had
out.
wrote
I'll have to
down
check it out
all
more.
that cast and their parents, like in a table read situation, and Dan specifically asked the parents to leave the room, and when they left the room, he basically told them what happened and asked if any of the children had experienced anything like that with Brian Peck or any of the other Nickelodeon associates. All of them said that they had not experienced that. I just think it's kind of strange that he asked the parents to leave the room, because obviously I feel like it's for sure their business to know if something so terrible had gone
Peace
down with someone who
signs.
was trusted on a Nickelodeon set around their children. I think probably the reason that he had the parents leave is because maybe a lot of parents would not want their children to work on a Nickelodeon set after hearing this news. I just think that it really
Yeah,
puts into
like, it's
perspective,
kind of
like,
crazy.
how much
Like, I was
stuff
just
like
thinking
this
about, like,
goes
how
on
are they,
in
like,
Hollywood. Of course, not only on Nickelodeon,
I don't
but
know,
Disney
like,
Channel, Hollywood movies that involve children. There is probably so
I
much
just think
stuff
about
that
how, like,
goes on
what
that people are paid off
is going
to
on.
not
What is
disclose.
going
I mean,
on
like,
here?
Jeanette McCurdy being offered $300,000 is pretty insane. That's a lot of hush money, and it makes you wonder how many actors.
But also,
have
isn't there, like, a new
experienced
iCarly?
taking the money
But she wasn't, like, on it.
to remain in silence. I think that this is such a terrifying concept that I honestly, like, if I had a child, like, I don't think I would ever let them be a child actor.
I
or in the
mean,
industry at all. Like,
okay.
I just feel like there's so much corruption there.
The
and
chat on the screen
I don't know, like,
froze.
as much as you can be like a helicopter parent, like, this stuff is still going on these sets. And it's just horrendous. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these conspiracy theories.
I don't know what's
and
going
if you
on
have
with
any
that.
theories that you want me to talk about, let me know as well. That is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.
Okay. I'm, like, on my own, like, YouTube account. But, yeah. The newer iCarly. Yeah, it's so funny with, Miranda Cosgrove. So, wait, what is the fucking song again? I don't even know the lyrics. Like, I can hear it in my head, but I can't, like, say it, if that makes sense. Unless you take one. Literally. Of every celebration. Something like that. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, what I'm gonna, like, pull up next, I guess. But I'll just put it on me for now. But yeah, I love this little, like, background. I feel like I always try to switch up the colors and stuff each time. But yeah. Sorry. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people are talking about, like, the Dan, like, Schneider, like, situation, and I feel like it was kind of talked about. I feel like a few years back I remember seeing some stuff about that, honestly. But then I feel like now I'm seeing it resurface more as more things have come to light and things have been confirmed. And it is kind of sad to see, honestly, like, but I do remember, like, I don't know, just, like, how glamorized it was as a kid, like, Disney Channel, and, like, how many people, like, watched that, like, program. I mean, not Disney, I'm sorry, like, Nickelodeon, but Yeah, I remember like loving watching iCarly and stuff like that. So it's just kind of crazy to think about like, oh my god, all the children's shows literally like. Anyway, but not anyway. It is kind of like it's crazy to think about. Like it's all televised too, and like, yeah. Claire Miller. I'm just trying to think like which one I want to like talk about. Dude, my foot is still healing. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about me like getting it healed. I think I might go back and like get it looked at again because it's still like I don't know. You know what I mean? So I probably should go back because it probably is supposed to be healed by the time but I don't know where to like really start from this. I guess I could always just go with like
time ago, but I had a theory.
I just love like watching jumpers jump with you. Okay.
But
Okay.
how English holds us back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's not Latin. It's not like our
Okay.
original.
it could be almost like manifesting things in ways that
I
we
feel like
don't
that's
know.
good.
So, for example, we talked about this before, but the good morning, when you say good morning to greet somebody, but
Good
really,
morning.
morning is what?
Guten Tag.
Yeah.
Bom dia.
Oh yeah.
Buenos
No,
dias.
even the word
It was like
bless.
3 languages.
It means to be less. Oh, for real? If you think about it, the word bless is what? Be less. Bless.
I don't know if bonjour is like hello. I think it's just hello.
Then why do things say, oh, blessed be the, or why do we say, oh, we're blessed?
I don't know.
Or bless him.
But if you think about it, if you think of it, it could be like a double entendre where it's
Yeah.
like I can be less of something, so I'm more humble. It could be that too.
I guess, but it's
I
like,
can do that too.
but blessed is such a word used in church a lot, so it's like there's no way it should mean like less. Or
Be
or
less.
than a good one.
What?
That's the English version.
Next time someone's like bless you, I'm like, wait. So you're telling me
Other people
to
pray-
be less
people-
you?
Catholicism or Christianity, they pray in different languages too.
You're gonna be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Now, recently, I figured this out. So, you know how in different languages, when they speak English, it sounds funny, right? They say,
Oh my gosh, this is totally something I was
right?
thinking
Instead of
about
saying,
lately
"I'm
too.
hungry,"
Like,
so we back it like this, bro? Look, if
just
we-
normal English is broken too.
I'm hungry. I'm
So I get it.
sad. So you're manifesting yourself to be what? To be that. But in other languages, when people say like we're hungry, they say I have hunger. As hunger is something to have rather than be. You know what I mean? Because if you think about it like that, look, I have sadness instead of I am sadness. Because the moment you say I am or I am,
I didn't think about it like.
that means you become it. And then what happens to you? You are the embodiment of hunger, sadness, whatever you want.
It is in a way like a reflection to yourself in a weird, in a way.
The church I started going to,
Yeah.
like they do like this whole the Christians they do the singing, right? And that singing usually ends up in someone speaking in tongues,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, not the tongues. I see. This is something I'm like, what is that?
I
Like,
didn't come to that church
what do you
until, like,
mean?
it
I've
started,
never,
and I know
like-
exactly when to come because they do like 30 minutes, 40 minutes of that thing, and then they continue.
But why? Why are you scared?
Because I'm scared that I might start speaking in tongues.
Why are you scared of it?
I don't know why.
Why are
though,
you
because it's
scared
like,
of it?
Fuck, it's like that feeling where it's like, oh, like what is it? Like it's a mystery still. It's like I feel like I wouldn't have control. Whenever I don't have control of something.
Oh, he doesn't want to have like no control
Yo,
kind of thing.
Have you ever spoken in tongues? Cause that shit is so scary to me, low.
I don't get it.
The thing
Oh,
about
it's like the spirit flowing through you or
I
something.
wonder why I only show up for the last half mass, and I'm like, no, there's a reason. Like.
Oh my
I
god,
don't
it's like
think
peeking
scary.
through.
maybe it's something in you that's holding
so
you
funny.
back.
Yeah, like because I know that
There's
if I
something
do
in
get
you
into it,
that's
'cause
holding
I-
you back.
like,
Oh my
whenever
god,
I have a
Carlos.
good relationship with God. That's why it's like so scary that like I know that it's gonna happen. You know, like when you went to Travis Scott's, like you knew that you were gonna go to the thing, and it kind of like gave you some anxiety. You know what I mean?
But I don't think you should be. I I don't think you should like turn away from it.
Yeah, no, I'm not turning away. It's like I just have to get used to it because bro, I know as soon as I start.
I get you though, because the spiritual, you know.
Yeah.
I love that mom stare right there.
It's
Oh.
different. But I think as long as you put your faith in the right places,
Yeah, yeah.
you won't be. I don't know. You won't be like led astray.
Yeah,
That
for
makes
sure.
sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of the times.
I guess yeah, that's true. Like if you tell yourself you believe
I
in
guess
things.
on.
It has this new aerial
Exactly,
route.
That's exactly it.
Oh, it's so cool.
And when it comes into spiritual, not like physical, that's when it gets scary. Like yeah, I can go.
I should harvest my
vacation,
jalapeno plant
solo
on
vacation by myself to a
stream.
new country. That's physical. That's something I
Actually.
can do. But when it comes to spiritual,
We're gonna do that.
Like this shit is so scary to me.
Because it's different.
Yeah, it is.
It's low key the.
In a little
that
bit.
matters.
In a
If you
little.
really bag
It
like
is,
that,
yeah.
If you really bag it like that, all of this physical stuff, even just like our flesh and what we do here,
Yeah.
this is just one side of what could be true reality.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't know. Our consciousness may be connected. Probably is connected.
Hey, you're so funny. He said to say hi to the YouTuber I'm watching. I like hit my mic. It was so stupid.
Yeah, that's why.
But no, I'm not.
When it comes to spiritual warfare, I feel like they do it in dreams. Because I had some dreams that I'll talk
Jerry's
about
so
that I came out
funny.
here, which were so
He stayed on set to
cool.
protect the
And I was like,
kids
what
on
the
the
fuck
other
is going on?
older
Why
show.
am I having these dreams now?
That's so
No.
sweet.
There's TikToks of people trying to.
I love you guys saying hi to each other.
And they say that happens a lot.
Word.
But thanks for letting me know about
that's
the
what
chat
I
earlier.
too, because as soon as you
Hopefully the
you
chat
start
is
building
not
closer
frozen
God,
still.
That's when it starts testing you. Because it's like you're gonna have to fight these.
I'll
not
like
physical no more, it's
reset it
spiritual
if it still is
battles.
frozen.
But after you get over that hump, then boom, your connection gets.
Like
gets
the
like,
chat
Yeah, 'cause there's
thing,
so much-
not the whole
like,
stream.
For example, ghosts, right? We can't see them, but we can experience them. In the same way we experience God, like we can't see, but we experience.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's obviously things that are on a different scale to our understanding and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think as long as we put faith like properly and then stay right where we have the knowledge, because as long as you use like the knowledge given to you, for example, God gave us the Bible. That's the knowledge.
It is
to
kind of
understand
interesting
what's
though,
going on.
like
Yeah,
that.
Yeah, exactly. Feel me? So it's not like you're.
But it does kind of scare me though. Like, I don't want to be like, yeah, caught off guard when I'm at like a low moment. I guess.
Like, pick up the instructions.
But I understand it,
I think
and it makes
for me
sense.
specifically, I definitely have to read the Bible a lot more.
Yeah,
I have to like study up on it. I did enough in school, but like I think definitely more.
Yeah. I feel like in school you're only doing it for the assignment. Like
Yeah,
you know where it's
yeah,
like,
I
bro,
get you.
like search up the passage.
Oh my
write
god,
it
my
down.
brain
What's that
is
gonna
like,
teach you? Like,
I understand. I understood the assignment.
This is what I'm doing, right?
Just
Since there's
completely
so much
brain
other
rotted.
Like I guess the reason is because that stuff doesn't
Oh my
really matter as much.
God.
But since there is so much other stuff, is there really like a true, I guess, instructions on
Terrible.
to understand?
TikTok has ruined my brain.
Because it's been around forever. Like this shit isn't new. This shit is. This happens. For
It's literally
centuries.
like this
They talk about
emoji,
those way
like a
back.
bunch
They
of them.
understood concept of death and coming back to life long time ago. So, do you think you could understand it? Or
You could say I'm very visual.
There's some show where it's like, did you see that second post? It's like, people, the woke people,
Yeah.
are more depressed and have more anxiety just because they know.
They know too.
Yeah, and I've been saying that, bro. The more you know, the more stress you have, and it's. The
Oh my god, Gavin is like,
because they create a
what was I gonna
conspiracy
say?
about
Like,
Don't even
ignorance
matter,
is
right?
bliss, like personified.
Yeah, yeah.
This shit is fun, man.
Okay, but going back to the ghost shit real quick. There was recently. Have you seen the Claire Miller
It's so
TikToks?
funny.
Nah.
Really?
Nah, never.
Okay, so Claire Miller was like this really like.
But he
innocent,
isn't
like,
that wrong,
girl
honestly, if
that
you
went to,
really
school
think
to
about it,
everything,
like,
Yeah.
right? And then she would,
then
like,
wow, I understand, but I also think it's like there's a silver lining to being more aware.
It all switched. Like she became like a goth, and like she started posting evil like TikTok.
Something like emo. And
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
evil
Yeah,
TikTok,
yeah, yeah.
right? And everybody was saying that it was because she was getting bullied in school, right?
Mhm.
So back, she has a sister.
Well, I was always friends with the goth girls, but then like, oh my god, I pissed them off. I pissed them off,
Yeah.
and then they'd like hate me.
Yeah.
Because when she was bullied, she would cope it with horror. So she would go and like do that rabbit hole of the rituals and stuff. So she would start seeing these things as soon as she woke up and stuff, right? And the ghosts are telling her, "Oh, you should apply yourself. You're not worthy and stuff like that." Like,
trigger warning. Sorry.
into the kitchen, fam, she stabbed the knife, and with not even herself, she started stabbing the ghost. She said.
I need to like try this
She kept stabbing it. 1 stab, 2 stab.
Yeah.
Fam, she shook out of it. It was her disabled sister
Damn.
that she was stabbing the whole time.
Oh my god, Claire
And
Miller.
Police showed up. She didn't even fight
I
it.
think I heard of this before.
Yeah, because it was trending big, and like her whole Instagram account got banned. Her whole
Yeah.
TikTok got banned. Police came. She was like, "Yeah, I did it. I like. There's nothing I could
She
tell
died,
you."
right? Like,
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
died.
Yeah. But she didn't even know. Like she was so blinded by the evil spirit that
Yeah.
she didn't know it was her own
That's
sister.
crazy.
Yeah.
The theory was with that was that she
Okay,
was
everyone,
so,
everything is fine.
not jealous, but she felt bad for her parents that they had to take care of her. That was like her reason. I'm not saying this is the reason, but there's a theory that that's what
I have
she
to
was
get a
thinking.
bowl.
Like she has to watch her parents like kind of suffer and help her. And I don't know if they were going through a good time at the time, but like they would really have to put in that effort to help the disabled sister, right? And I guess in her sick head, she wanted to stop it, put an end to it. There's something going viral right now.
Whoa.
There's this guy, and he claims he saw. I don't even know what it is, but look, just watch this video.
Carlos is so
This has
funny.
3.8 million views right now. Watch this.
He's like, I don't even know, but like, watch this freaking video right here on my phone.
And he sees somebody.
It's so funny. I literally. Oh my god, I think Loey Lane covered this too. And like a glitch in the Matrix video, I think. But
Jet black eyes.
Holy.
And just smiling at him.
he had full black eyes, and it was like an adult though, not like a black-eyed children. It was like a black-eyed adult.
Oh hell no.
Alright, cheers.
So check this out, right? I actually don't know. I actually have no idea.
Look
Kind of doesn't look
yeah.
That might be why. Yo, okay, there's more.
Yeah, okay.
This is just the first one that went viral.
Yeah.
Damn, this guy has videos on videos on videos of crazy shit happening to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play 2 of them for you.
Okay.
This is way too much. But remember that story I told you about my aunt that's a hygienist, and then she saw somebody that their eyes turned black. So I was looking at the comments, fam, and keep in mind the person she was talking to that eyes turned black. That was the person that was almost like. And he knew things that she wouldn't have told him, but he knew.
Whoa.
So check this out. The comments were saying those people are the fallen. That's what they call them, the fallen angels. And then they have special abilities that can maybe see your life through something and understand you on a different level, right, bro? So ever since that guy posted that video, it's just been popping off for him. Look at this. And when I say that, I mean like, I don't know if you can call it haunting. I don't know what.
Yeah.
But there's literally a video of him being possessed.
What do you mean?
What?
Like he's talking as someone first.
Whoa.
Yeah. No.
I didn't know it was that
Hey
crazy.
guys, I'm gonna film this
So, I'll
TikTok
stop
and
slow.
then
Yeah.
I'm
One
just
of the
gonna be
videos is
fucking
how
possessed.
he's being haunted. His legs are moving, you hear noises, you hear voices.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, no. That's just me on my Philips Hue. Literally, oh my god.
Going crazy, right?
Yeah.
This is
But
just
he's
like so
standing
easy to
in the
fake.
middle of his garage, not doing shit.
Okay.
There's other videos.
This
He's in
is
his
this.
kitchen,
I'm gonna show you how
walking
easy
around,
this is
he's
to
in his
fake.
bedroom and the lights flicker.
But I'm
Crazy.
gonna let the video play.
Anyways, this video is what caught my attention. This only has like 24,000 views.
Oh my god, guys, look. The light is going crazy. Oh my god. I'm totally not like going on my phone and clicking the button or anything. Hold on, maybe if it was like quicker. Oh my god, what's going on with my light? I totally don't want to be disrespectful now. Because I've definitely had my own paranormal experiences. And I know everyone probably will be different, but like, I feel like when it comes to lights, it's like, it's even, I feel like that's hard for me to like,
But just listen.
understand.
He's
Anyway.
hearing something in his head. What the? So he's talking to an entity named Daniel. That's what he's saying. I don't think this guy's fucking acting though. Like, look.
No, he can't be acting.
Cause what's
Oh
the
my
end?
god.
Okay. Cause he feels like one person right now. What? But later in the video, it's like a complete switch.
I don't know, dude. Ew, sorry. Ew, trigger warning.
Okay, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
like
that's
when he
real.
goes to bed, he sees the scratches come up on him.
Why does he
The
have
lights are still flickering and, like,
to,
shit's going crazy in
keep
his
your
head.
shirt on,
This ends after he
sir.
saw the person with the
For
jet
the-
black eyes.
Okay.
Okay, look. I'm
For
gonna fast
your
forward
own
a bit.
sake.
Because it starts to switch.
Who's this? Where are we watching? Jumpers Jump podcast on YouTube.
That's what he said. There's
On
a
the Jumpers Jump. On YouTube. And he's watching at Token Doll 5859 on TikTok. I should say what we're watching though.
And then hear how his
But
his perspective changes. It doesn't sound like he's talking from his perspective.
you
It
missed
sounds
it-
like, listen.
it's okay.
Oh yeah,
Watch.
Winter Wise House, we're gonna have fun because we're gonna stick to something we're not gonna enjoy. We're gonna have fun today, okay, sweetie? Literally.
What the? He starts switching up. Look. And look what he talks about, his perspective. This guy said we will come. What the fuck?
It's like, alright. I don't know. Is he possessed? I don't want to like allege that someone is like,
Bro.
yeah.
This is
Or
not
maybe
bad.
there's a better word.
He ends the video like that, bro.
But I just thought he was like high or something.
Quick. Look, he has countless videos.
But yeah.
Yeah. The lights flickering in his bedroom.
But it's crazy what I see it like goes viral and like who's this guy?
Yeah, he's just being haunted.
Oh, that's crazy. Cause yeah, why would you go into dialogue? Nah, the dialogue switch is crazy.
There's no way that's fake, man.
You know when you did your first monologue?
Yeah.
That was what it was like.
Man, it was different. It was like,
Yeah.
cause look at the guy. He's definitely
I'm
not
like a
an actor
skeptic
like that.
believer.
He's not. He's not. There might be something.
Like
going
I
on.
understand,
That's why
but
maybe
like
that's the
yeah.
reason something's going on is because of shit going on
Yeah,
spiritually. Because the first, like, his other videos were normal. On some Andrew Dawson, like, he was posting normal shit.
On some
stuff,
Andrew
and then
Dawson
everything just went
shit.
Crazy. Now, keep in mind, he's not an influencer like that.
Oh yeah, 100%. If
Look at his
videos,
content.
yeah, there's like 500 likes on that video, so like he's not posting it for
I
attention.
Yeah,
mean,
he's not posting for attention. That's what I'm saying.
is there really only 500? And there's like I've seen
Okay, but
multiple
see, I
creators
know that
talking
the
about this
lights-
same person.
Like, the lights make me think that it's not just him up here though, because unless he's doing this.
'Cause that's
He's
crazy.
trolling.
No, but I don't think he is because he's holding the phone.
Unless I
Yeah,
mean,
that's why, so it's like
people
he-
troll with like
It's
anything
flickering, it's
nowadays,
different than
dude.
flickering, because it's a 4 bulb fucking light.
Yeah, this guy.
I don't know, dude.
If it was actually electricity, like he could
With
control
technology
all of
nowadays,
it,
I wouldn't be
but
too surprised
each bulb is like changing.
if it was
And
fake.
the fact that he gave even the entity a name.
Like, it is not that hard
That's what's fun.
Because like
to change 4 light bulbs all at once.
You can call it a ghost, but once it gives a name, that's when
That
it
becomes like a demon.
because that means Daniel is actually.
It's got to be something more than light bulbs for me to like believe it. Honestly, I'm sorry.
That's so crazy. This guy's getting double teamed, bro.
I think it's Canada too, low key.
Oh, that's scary, bro.
They're Canadian. I forget that.
Across the street type shit.
No.
They're not
No, when he
American.
when he first panned out to
I
his
forget
garage,
that there's
shit
people in
didn't
like other
look-
places.
That shit looked like the GTA region. It's like your neighborhood, fam.
And then I'm like, whoa, I'm literally like an American.
You first saw.
When I like am like, on YouTube, I'm reminded of that. Isn't that weird?
If bro went to church, then he would probably get out of
See,
it.
this is the thing, like,
'Cause I'm
we know this
confronted with
crazy
the
shit
idea
happens,
that
we know
I'm-
this spiritual stuff happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a whole protection on what you can do. Is just
Fam.
really faith to God. Keep yourself safe. Done. Handle. Done.
They're starting to make me
Why
say
don't we just
things
do that
like,
instead of,
okay
like,
guys,
going and trying
if you
to
bag
handle
it.
shit ourselves,
Like,
we
I never
kind of
used to say that. What the
lost.
fuck?
We've kind of find ourselves like, man, I feel I can't do this on my own. Well, you don't have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
No, we just don't bag it like that.
Oh my god, there he goes again.
I saw this story on Reddit. It was recent. This shit
Okay.
really had me thinking, cause imagine you bought a house,
Okay.
like your first time getting a house.
Dude,
especially
this is
in
gonna
Canada,
be
that's
me
hard.
hopefully
But
soon.
the first time you get it, you buy it and you start living there.
Let me manifest that. Let me
All the
manifest me
neighbors,
getting a
this
house,
is it.
guys. Can you
You know your
manifest
house is
that,
haunted.
please?
You know your house is haunted.
What the fuck, dude? Yeah, if I'm like, dude, I got this sweet deal on the house, and it's fucking grotesquely haunted to all hell.
It's long term. Like, okay, say I just moved in here, I'm not gonna be able to sleep even because they told me that.
So check this out.
Bro, like
There's
literally,
this girl,
my anxiety
she
and
bought
shit,
her
I'd be
first
like,
house.
fuck
This is a
that
very
shit.
story, man. This is going like it's trending. She
Dude, because you don't understand the shit that happened to me. I really do need to make that video. I'm gonna do that soon, honestly. Like, fuck it. But
now at first
Ugh.
she didn't experience anything.
I'm just never touching a Ouija board again,
Until
period.
the
Like,
and she
fuck
would
that
start to
shit.
hear
I'm
voices
too,
in the
like,
atmosphere and
my
she would
spiritual
start to hear,
energy is too
casual
open.
stuff, right?
Okay.
But there was one
Like-
specific thing that she heard that was really interesting. She would hear the sound of a bowl and
I can't risk, like,
cereal
actually
being poured into
inviting
a
some
bowl.
shit
Like,
into my
cereal
life
being
ever, like,
Yeah.
being poured into a
Negative.
bowl. She could hear that loud.
that shit was crazy,
Now,
and I can never
there's
do
one
that shit to
time
myself again.
she was just in the neighborhood and she came across this lady and she talked to this lady and the lady was one of those like kind neighbors and she knew she wouldn't tell her no bullshit, like she'll tell her straight up what's going on. She talked to her and she said pretty much that somebody committed suicide, and one of the stories was you might hear like crying, and one thing that the last owners saw, the reason they sold the house, the owners before her, they saw a man covered in blood crying in the kitchen.
Dude, this is what I'm scared of. Like, if I
She, like,
looked
the
at what I
videos,
saw
she
that
didn't hear
night,
because the woman is one of those, she's a
what I
woman,
would have
she has nothing to,
seen.
like, fool around with. She's telling her straight up the truth. Now this is where it gets interesting, because there's one time the homeowner, she decided to go to a video store and she was signing up.
This is the
for,
first
like,
time we're alive for
membership,
everyone.
so
Who the
she
fuck
rented
knows what there
the
is in
place,
this,
right?
like,
The video store owner
existence, or
was
whatever,
signing,
like,
their
definition we
stores.
put to it. Like,
Yo, you live there?
so I'm so open-minded to, like, what people have experienced.
Yeah,
And she's like, yeah, why? She goes, you know this already, right?
Mhm.
That house is haunted.
You know the house is fucking super haunted, dude.
The video store owner actually had, I think, a relative that committed suicide in the house.
Trigger warning.
Now check this out. This video store owner said, ever since that day that it happened, her store, the video store owner's store, normal shit popping off like.
I was trying to avoid that. I'm so sorry for the huge ass noise.
You know the ceiling fan, it
really, really interesting because
Ironic,
she told her
it's
the
okay.
real lore and the origin of why it's haunted. Now, the relative that committed suicide was this guy, and at the time, this was when like
Who's this?
male relationships, like gay marriage was taboo.
Oh my god, I remember I cried when gay marriage was legalized because I'm dramatic. In 2015, I think, in America.
Abandon him, or like, what's a word, like disown?
I can't believe I just said that.
Ended up moving like his lover.
But yeah, there was a moment in
What
time
really set him off was
where
not
gay
only
marriage
his
was
mom
not legal for like more than
he tested
half my
positive
life still.
for HIV,
Oh fuck.
and decided the same day when he was gonna kill himself. What he did, he went up to the kitchen table, put a gun on the table, and
Damn.
had his last meal. He put a bowl down, Cheerios,
No.
and milk, and shot himself in the head.
Yo. So the guy bleeding
Bro,
I feel like I should have skipped
all
this
the stories
one.
lined up. The old lady saying the stories of seeing a bleeding man in the room, and the stories of hearing the Cheerios in the bowl. She would hear like literal the sound of a bowl being filled up with cereal.
Thank you guys for just chilling with me, honestly. I love that we can just like hang out and like
Crazy.
watch things I'm
saying
interested in.
Stuff in your house really depends on.
It's the best thing ever. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Fly back to you in your life. 'Cause you know
The
how I have
fuck?
that Freemason symbol?
What the
Yeah, like,
fuck? And just be myself. I can just be myself. And you guys love me for that. And I couldn't ask for anything more.
Maybe I don't know.
I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful.
Something might come around again where they're like, oh yeah, you guys do actually have power.
But what's interesting with that story, I find it really interesting that there's so many different people involved.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have a different
Also,
story to tell
taking a
about
shot
it.
'cause it's
And it
7/10
adds
celebration.
mystery, like, this leads to
Cheers.
that answers that answers that. Like the Cheerios,
Yeah.
the Last Supper, you know what I mean? That's
I feel like all the dark, like how men say all the dark will come into light. Like you know the I was
should have done a shot counter and, like,
thing that came out.
Everything.
So
Oh my god,
everyone's
I'm gonna
saying
do that.
finally all the dark and evil has finally come out to light. So there was the documentary.
I
called
figured
Light
everything
on
else
Set.
out. I
Yeah.
should just
And this is where all the kids.
It's a lot easier than I
start,
think.
All the child actors.
Maybe.
start
Me
exposing
hope for
Dan
that.
And how weird he was on set. And there's videos of Jamie Lynn Spears. Do you remember?
Yeah. So we 101.
Yeah. So there was one scene where she was talking about how she had the bag. It's called a back.
Oh, thank you, Pumpkin
Yeah,
Queen.
and
You're the
she had,
best. I'm just so happy I'm able to like
lollipop thing or, like, a
help
gushes
you
thing in
and
her
like
hand where
anyway
the
like
whole
right
scene was
now.
like she couldn't open it, right? And so Jamie Lynn Spears was standing in front of the other girl, and she bit into it, and like.
I'm happy you're able to derive
gushes
joy
squirted
from
off her
this
face.
because I am
And she
enjoying
said
myself.
that she was a kid back then, but
Sure.
behind the camera, all the people and Dan that were watching it, they're like, "Oh, that's a great blank shot."
No.
Yes.
So they did that on purpose.
They did
actually.
all the there's if you look back on all the Nickelodeon and all this, there's really
Yeah, the Nickelodeon stuff, it's like all coming out right now, like as we speak. Like more information is coming out.
They wearing the whole
Like-
time, like barely any clothing at that age. So if you ever look back, and there was one where so Dan Peck, do you remember this?
No.
There was a
Ryan
scene where a
Peck.
guy was stuck
And he's
in
the same
washroom.
guy that would talk on the mirror, like on Zack and Cody also, like
And Dan hears
you know,
something,
and Ashley
the whole
Tisdale
scene
is like, oh my god, do you like this outfit? And he's like,
So,
eh.
the doorknob was cut
Oh.
out, and he
But-
was holding a bunch of and guess what he did? He fed
wow.
pickles through the door.
What the fuck? Not pickles?
Yeah,
What the
yeah.
fuck are you
Bro,
talking about?
I'm looking at this like, fam, imagine all the shit he did.
I think part of that too is that
You can't make
they're
that shit
planning
up
those
though.
stories in it, you know what I mean? So it's like it's obviously not for kids, but they do that to make everybody else. Like,
Why
look at it that
pickles?
way.
Yeah.
And obviously for their freaking.
Because I like pickles, but like don't ruin pickles for
Yeah,
me.
this is where it gets crazy because Amanda Bynes, the whole time when she was a kid, she had a fake Twitter because her parents were controlling everything she said, so she couldn't get the shit that she wanted to, right? So
Same when you have like
posted a
tiger
photo of
parents
license
and they don't let
on
you.
that fake Twitter and said,
like-
this has been me all the time. and all these tweets. I'll read you some of the tweets.
Anyone else?
She's saying, okay, look.
No.
Can you imagine having an abortion at 13
Yeah.
because your boss impregnated you?
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Committed because your
This
father touched
Dan Schneider situation.
Genuine Spears wasn't her.
Yeah.
That her daughter was supposed to be Dan Schneider's
Yes,
kid,
bro,
right?
yes.
What the fuck? Shut the fuck up.
To run a DNA test now.
I did not hear that, and y'all did not either.
And there was one email. Oh my
Not
God,
from
this is
me.
one. So what, you know, like the Howie Mandel, like
That's
you leave
actually
little
fucked.
hints.
Yeah.
So in Amanda Bynes' email, she
I don't know
goes,
if that's
Thank
confirmed.
you for all the ongoing support. I don't know how any of these men sleep at night, but if there's one thing I
710,
do
so we
know,
have that
is
wax.
that what's done in the dark always
Okay.
comes to light. XOXO. And I'll show you the email.
Yeah.
There's specific letters that are
Highlighted?
that are.
I just don't feel like doing like
Oh,
dabs,
look,
dabs.
Read what it says.
But there is wax in there.
ANDIDI.
Just to confirm,
Dan
wax
did it.
in bowl.
Snyder did it.
Oh shit.
Bro, the whole time
I'm the most fucking annoying person ever. Oh my fucking god.
Why isn't she just straight up
Thank you
saying-
for
why did she
putting
just
up with my bullshit.
What they did to Jenny McCarthy. They gave $300,000
Whoa.
to keep her mouth shut.
Oh, so it's against like some clause that
Yeah.
she signed and shit like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I'm so silly.
Yo.
Cheers.
Dark, fam. I will lie, it was a very disturbing documentary, but it's a really good one. Like, I recommend men to watch that.
Yeah, this stuff 100% happened.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not surprised, bro. Especially the Dan Schneider shit. Like we knew this guy was sus from
I know, yeah, we called it, and now it's finally come to light, bro.
We definitely knew like this shit was a thing, but
Yeah.
I don't know how come they don't they cancel people all the time,
Yeah.
but they don't cancel the people that actually like it would make
Because
a
there's
difference.
like
They
money
cancel
and shit
somebody that's
involved
out.
and like residuals and
You know, the
like
Harvey
I
Weinstein thing,
understand
like,
where
he
people
was
come
messing with
from.
celebrities
Yeah.
and sexual acts or whatever.
Yeah.
For example, Dan Schneider, like
Someone
people in
that's-
power, not the
Yeah,
celebrities themselves,
experienced.
but the people that actually organize,
I
and pull the
understand.
strings and make people go into certain opportunities because
Yeah.
of their power position. Those are the ones that really matter.
I
And he's
understand.
still rolling free, like, fam, he did an
And I'm
interview.
so
I don't know
sorry.
how this is possible.
And
Right? Yeah,
there
right-
are people here
right
to
after
support
the
you
documentary came
along
out, he's getting paid. He
the
sat
way.
down with like another child actor, and the child actor was asking like, "Why did you do this? Why did you do this?" And his answers were so perfectly like I don't know, like it would twist the truth,
Yeah.
but there was no pause. Like he would have an answer. So everyone's saying the
People
conspiracy
wonder like
theory is
why
that
did they
set
not
that
say
up to
something
make it look
immediately? It's
better,
like
and
think
this is
about
all pauses
like
during the thing,
everything
he
that
knew
was
exactly what the
happening
answer,
probably
and the
as it
interviewer was
happened.
asking
Like
exactly what the fans wanted to hear.
Question.
Yeah, whether you
I
hydrate
didn't
to
wanna,
live
like,
or live to hydrate, live
ruin
whatever
your
you
own
want.
show and the opportunities. Like I guess while it's loading, I could say that like yeah, you probably don't want to ruin like everything that you just
Me personally,
had given to you. But I just I feel so bad just saying
I'll
that
probably
too.
go
Like,
more after signing up for Dash.
but I totally get it. Like, you don't want to ruin
But-
your own
but does
show.
that matter because they show you a difference?
I don't want to skip
Do you
anything.
forgive me,
though.
like?
If your homies had their internet history
Okay.
just like public,
Yeah.
Oh my
Would you
god,
trust
it
them
pretty much
based
is.
on that,
Use
and
a
you don't be
VPN.
friends with them?
If you
'Cause
really
that's a
do want
side
to like
that
hide
you
it.
don't see,
But
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
pretty much
But
they're
does that
harvesting
matter
it and
because they show
selling
you a
it.
different side?
No.
And you guys need to know
Does
that.
matter?
It's not a
And obviously,
conspiracy
like, you have
theory,
your
it's
own
true.
Side that you don't show people.
You gotta be
'Cause
careful
Everybody deserves a sense
if
of
you
privacy.
really do care.
But depending on what it is, would you still be friends with them?
Because that's why you get
Homies
targeted
are weird,
ads,
right?
because
Yeah,
they
because,
see
Yeah, like you said, like.
across your apps now. It's fucking insane. Like, there's no boundaries unless you like seek out to
Like if it's just like some
do
weird
that.
shit, then that's fine. But if it's like actual thing, then yeah.
But it's like there's no laws in place anywhere like internationally that is preventing like the tracking and shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you might
It's
have to-
scary. It is kind of dystopian. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
You might have to hold your
it's
homies
fucking
accountable,
dystopian.
Because your homies are also
And it is kind of sad, like how much tracking there is.
Damn, see that's the thing. Remember
Just
I had
from
that idea, that concept of
professionally to like personal life.
Like, whenever you meet somebody, you can see like the list of people.
That's what I'm saying.
associated
It would
with.
get weird.
For everyone.
Like, oh, I see
Like,
that person, he's into this,
I'm not
so
talking
like,
about
yeah,
me,
like
like,
that. Does
yeah.
everyone have a weird side to them though?
It's crazy.
Everybody has a weird side.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would assume
But it's
so.
like the degree of it. You know what I mean? The Dan Snyder stuff, no, like that's not. You can't. You
Actually,
can't
I
touch
lied.
that.
Does everybody have a weird side? Some people are,
Yeah.
are
Like,
normal.
I'm seeing it
Into
with
something,
everyone
You know what I mean? That's out of the normal.
outside of
just-
me.
It might not be.
I think some people
It might not be like the Dan Snyder type thing, but maybe he likes, like say a very
Like-
basic one, a guy that's into hentai. Okay, is that weird? That's weird. But
Okay,
that guy likes it.
maybe I don't think it's weird though.
Okay, but
crazy.
no, but that is weird though.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. No, but what I'm saying is like, I don't think everybody has a weird side in the sense of I don't think it's that weird.
Oh, okay. Like we're talking degrees.
Yeah, like I think for me weird would have to be something weird.
I mean,
you know?
maybe not
No, that-
professionals or
Bro,
like
like-
YouTube.
He puts nail
When you put
clippings
yourself
in his
out there, I
chips
mean,
and
like
Eats it?
yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah, but I feel like
YouTube
that's not-
analytics. I mean, I guess it's natural, but it's just like
That's weird.
Google is just like,
Something like they
we'll track everything because you basically signed up with us.
a little bit different than others.
Right.
You know, they're part of like a Super Smash Bros tournament. You know what I mean?
But
It's
the
off,
future,
like, the norm.
I forgot.
It's a little bit weirder. But
Sorry.
It's not weird.
I forgot like where it was from, but like the future pretty much was like defined as like when everything is combined is like one and like the same. And like it's hard to just discern the difference between like what is advertisement and what is like an actual like authentic form of art or like music. And it was like, oh, I remember now, Sandra Bullock singing an ad, but it was a song at the same time, but it was really like an advertisement. And it was like, everything is kind of an advertisement in of itself now. But that's another note.
Okay, but that stuff has its weird though. So it's like,
No, I don't think that's weird.
okay,
Like,
talking
I'm
about,
selling
like,
myself in a way,
something else
and this is
too.
selling itself in a way,
Not that crazy stuff.
but we're all
like,
selling ourselves in a way.
You know what I mean?
You have
At the end of the day,
weirdest
it's
shit
weird, but
about
it's
you, like,
true.
tell anybody. I feel like I tell everybody my weird
And there's
stuff.
always like a sacrifice. It's
'Cause
so
I-
weird.
I tell everybody my weird stuff just so I can
For a
I can go,
benefit.
I'm
I don't
not
know.
that weird.
Yeah, no, I talk about my weird stuff too.
Anyway,
People
maybe I'm
ask
getting
me,
too
"Oh,
deep.
what the fuck?" And Ashley's like, oh, it's not even that weird.
Maybe the key to life
Yeah.
is being comfortable.
Oh my god, it
with
is still
that
broken.
inside of you.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me like reset my like Streamlabs. I feel bad. I want it to like work. Oh, it loaded now. I think I just have to like go back to it. I think. I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry.
Showing it to the world and then seeing who really accepts you still.
Word, yeah. No, because fucking recently, you probably never heard of him, but YouTuber T
I
Nichols.
don't know actually.
So he's, like,
No,
this,
never
like,
mind. I
streamer,
don't know.
right? And then he's like he interacts with
It is broken. I don't know. I don't know what to do there.
chat, has maybe like 100K on Discord.
I'm so
big
sorry.
fan.
I don't know what to
Right,
do.
yeah. Recently, old history came out of him, and like there's chats with him with a girl.
Yeah, maybe I'll
And
like
he's saying
remove
shit like,
it.
"Hurry up and graduate."
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Blah blah blah. Hurry up and graduate already so we can like have a relationship. So imagine.
Is he dating her?
No.
This
no,
is just
that
like
was
college.
that was old. Yeah.
I reset it.
So he's getting canceled right now because of his history.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's what you said. Is like, would you?
Okay, so I did reset it, so it should be good now. So if you comment, just like let me know. So I'm sorry that it didn't like do that.
You forget
I didn't know
something
that
based
it
on the
still
history
did
because
it.
that was way in the past. But no, you can't.
I don't know still. I don't know still. What? How old was he?
I don't know, but that girl was underage. That's all I know.
But yeah, Pumpkin Queen, if you're still here,
It was through
do
the-
that. But
That's-
just
that's
leave me a
tough one, bro.
comment.
Yeah,
Because the thing is, it's obviously not right.
it's not.
Yeah, yo, I would hold him accountable.
That's
The
what I'm
fuck,
saying,
that's
dude.
weird.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
see.
would hold him
and
accountable.
people are, and he's like, oh, he.
Okay,
he
awesome.
apologized
Yes,
on
we're good.
YouTube
Fuck
about
yeah.
it.
Fuck yeah,
So
bitch.
he's gone
Oh my god.
Because
I'm gonna take a bong rip.
this is my thing, right? I just hate being deceived, you know?
Mm.
If you're that person.
Yeah,
and
me
you
too.
trick the whole
I
world that
hate
you're
being
not that person,
deceived.
and it comes
Fucked
out that
up.
you are, I mean? Like, the true you is there.
Yeah.
And it's up to us to judge the true you. So now
That's
that all the
deep.
cards are laid out, like the good sides of you,
Maybe
the bad
there's still
sides of you,
more.
now we can make a proper judgment.
When I try to
The problem
clear the
is,
bowl and it doesn't come
if
out,
people
I'm like,
always
maybe there's
hide
still more.
parts of them and keep it a secret when sometimes it's not even that bad, and then we don't get to see like where people are coming from. But I think the more, I guess, open you are and the more public you are, like I said, I always ask, like, is this weird? Because so somebody can tell me. You know what I mean? Because maybe in someone's mind,
was. What the fuck?
they think that's okay. But the moment they tell somebody that's close to them, they can, hey, listen,
Shot a fireball.
I don't think you should send a message.
I don't know why. I was like taking shots right now too, but
She's underage
I was like,
now.
fuck it.
And then it could go down like
I have
that,
my little
rather than
ashtray, but it's just like a
someone
glass
doing their
jar.
thing, and in their head they think it's okay. That's the real issue. That's true. Because there's dead ass people that think this stuff they're doing is right.
A dead ass. What does that make me think of? Like Timber, like Tim's.
You know, it's not their fault
Timberlake.
because nobody told them like, yo, that's bad. Because there's some cultures where
Bad.
that's okay.
That's terrible.
Get married at 12. I mean,
But like the person.
What the
this is
fuck?
just-
Not 12.
Like,
You're a
probably-
child.
That's what I'm saying.
You're like an
the thing
infant
is, like,
still.
look, if you want to break it down,
Yeah.
obviously in like the North American
That's
society,
crazy.
we can't.
That's when Angry Birds was
But if
crazy,
you really
like
wanna break it
popular.
down,
Like
that there's people in
child.
India or wherever, they get married to kids. Like, are we not canceling them? So why not? Why is it not like a social issue? It's because it's
it
different.
is a social issue.
Is it wrong or right?
It's wrong.
I mean,
You're a
it's up to us
child.
to decide.
Why are you
At the
getting
same time, like,
married?
it goes off.
Yeah, I know. It's like in Canada and U.S., like I don't hear a lot of like those cases in any other country.
Yeah,
Except for
exactly.
States.
That's what I'm saying.
Isn't
Like,
there
Because we
like
have too much media.
a legal limit?
I think
Probably.
we're too
nosy.
But it is bad though. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
It is bad. It's like
Because it probably does happen in the third world
Don't you have to
countries,
be, like,
except that
18?
It's not what do you call this? Popularized. You know what I mean? So it's like how you said as a kindergarten you're taught what's bad or good. Since nobody says anything over there or it's not put in the media.
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody
yeah.
can judge like what is
Nobody
that.
can judge
Best you can do is a shot of fireball. Honestly, just let me know when you're
I
ready.
mean everything
Yeah.
does everything come to light. Which is
Yeah, I
weird.
don't think it's right.
Yeah.
Isn't there some really old lady in the
Because
States
I'm
that
gonna pack another one right now for a little
Yeah.
something like
Rippy
that?
Anna. I remember when Mac Dizzle used to always say that, and I say that all the time.
All
And I
these
just realized it when she brought it up in the video, and I was like, oh my god, I say that like all the fucking time now. Like, I didn't even
we
realize
talk
it
a lot
until
about
she
Disney,
like, said
but
that
I
shit.
found
I
out
was like,
another
damn.
dark thing that they did. So they have an animal documentary
That
called
parasocial relationship is real, and like I didn't realize like how much I picked up on things until that
whole
moment.
It was called this animal called lemmings. Do you know what lemmings are?
No.
But it's like this like squirrel type animal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And,
Cheers.
There was this scene where all these lemmings would be jumping off the cliff,
Yeah.
right? And Disney in the documentary said, "Oh yeah, these lemmings do this because they like birth so many babies that they think they just have to exist since they repopulate." And everybody's thinking, "Oh, that's just what lemmings do." Right?
Ooh.
The whole time, bam, these Disney employees got a full truck of lemmings and let them loose and on the edge of the cliff, they released it. What the fuck? And filmed it for the public.
What?
And just said that,
Gavin
yeah,
telling the
this is
conspiracy theory instead of Carlos is crazy.
They're doing this on purpose. You see the lemmings try to
Not the
hold on.
conspiracy, I mean
And
the story.
They're not just jumping up. They're like trying to hold on for dear life.
That's
So,
wild.
and at the ground there's maybe 1,000 lemmings just dead.
What the
And
fuck?
Disney's hiding that, saying that that's just what they do on a regular basis.
And in theory, all of those
Oh,
Beauty
that's
and
just
the
like
Beast
what they
costumes
do.
that they sell at the Disney parks, the fur, that's lemming fur, yo. It's lemming fur, man.
I don't know, bro. No, man. That's
I mean, I understand them trying to cover up their image,
Yo,
RP to all the lemmings.
yo, where do all the
but like,
fireworks
what
come
do
from?
you
Because
mean,
Ticket, they do a
actually?
fireworks show every single night. They have to have like, they have to have a sweatshop for fireworks. I swear to God. They have them-
What?
Whoever's supporting the fireworks stuff is making a bag. Because that's every day.
Yeah, that's every single night.
Yeah.
You didn't get to see it, right? You saw it before.
I saw it before, but when we went, it wasn't no fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah, which made it so lame. Like, imagine, like, the fireworks is what makes the Disney.
They're like, no, that's
No,
normal.
because
That's
fireworks.
fine.
You know what's different? You know what is different?
Yeah.
When I was when we were celebrating, it was either Victoria Day or Canada Day. We brought a speaker, and when we lit fireworks, we were playing some. On some
I just realized like what I said earlier when they were like, I do something
Yeah.
covering
I'm
like
telling you,
not.
music and the thing going off. It's like cinematic.
It's like what
I'm sure.
am I even
if you just-
saying?
Cause you can kind of get like vibes off of similar things in an easier way, like let's say there's a movie scene you want to recreate in your life. You can probably find a way to do it and live that moment, and you'll feel just as good. You know what I mean, you don't have to like, for example, some people they want to be the richest person in the world. They want to be like a billionaire, blah blah blah. But why do they want to do that? Let's break it down. Is there a specific moment they want to do it? Maybe they want to experience like driving down the road in a supercar and like having girls in the car with them, blah blah. You can probably
I
do
don't
that
know.
in a day and see if you actually like it. Like why don't you just rent
But
a
like
car,
that's probably
get
super
out with
like
people,
fleeting.
blah blah blah,
That's true.
and then see if you actually do enjoy it. Because maybe it doesn't fulfill you on what you think.
But I don't know though, because it's like, it's a mindset thing too. It's like if I see on the movie that the guy's a rich because he actually
I don't know. I
has all
think
this
that's
money,
just
it's not
kind of
gonna
like
be the same.
unrealistic.
You know what I mean?
I think
I get
it
it.
would, it would click somehow though. But I think that will give you either the motivation or a change of path. Now, what if there's a business that sells that? Like whatever your dream is, we'll make it for you.
Damn.
And you get to experience it and then see if you really want to live the dream. So there's this movie, I watched it with Josh, it's called Game.
Yeah.
And pretty much it's supposed to be this experiment that changes your life. Now, there's a super rich person, he's like an owner of a business, owner of a huge company, has a huge house, lives by himself, but he's not the happiest.
Yeah.
And his brother said, his brother's also rich, because I guess they have like generational wealth. Say, I did this game, I'm signing you up for it as your birthday gift. And it changed my life, like it made me see life differently. So the guy goes, okay, let me take part.
Or maybe we're all just like in
No,
a
he didn't
game.
sign off. I think he did sign off, something like that. It's like, okay, let's do it. Anyways, he's taken, I don't want to spoil everything, but he's taken down a path of a whole bunch of crazy shit just happening to him. Like, he gets into a car accident, he gets pulled into a hospital, the hospital changes, he's being chased by like what seems to be the CIA, he's on the run, he has to like hold a place up with a gun, just crazy stuff pops up, right? And then one of the things that he sees is his brother being
Yeah.
shot, and it was him shooting his brother.
Oh, what the fuck?
He was shooting at somebody else, but he accidentally shoots his brother when it's revealed that it's him.
Yeah, no.
And then he ends up like, when he experiences that moment, he wants to commit suicide. So what does he do?
Oh my
He goes to like,
god.
the top of like a
What
ledge
the fuck?
and jumps to kill himself, right? But when he jumps, breaks through glass, and he ends up on a big, airbag.
Yeah.
So he survives. And then
What the
brother's still alive.
fuck?
At the end of the game, he's like, "Yo, congratulations."
Yo, congratulations.
Congratulations, you passed. But if you back it, like, he pushed
What
himself
the
all the way
fuck?
to him wanting to end his life.
Yeah.
Jumping off a building.
That's
thought he
fucking
just broke his
crazy
skull.
to be like,
And
what?
like, and what's crazy
I
too
passed.
when his brother was at the end of the thing.
Yeah.
He was surrounded by his friends, family. Yeah, almost as if it was a wedding, fam. Bro landed in the air, boom.
That's like the.
And everybody's like,
That's
clapping,
kinda
like,
crazy,
"Yo,
though."
Congratulations, type shit.
Yeah.
What
And
do
he
you
was- He was in
mean?
shock. But if you bet, he really did change his life. He changed his perspective, and he definitely ended up becoming a more grateful person. But it took going through the dreams to see that shit,
Yeah.
So similar to what I was saying with the dream thing,
Yeah.
it's like we all think we want something so bad until we understand what we have to sacrifice for it.
Yeah.
Right? Now, understanding that, would you choose a different path? And obviously that's the question of life. Obviously that's the question of life, because you won't know until you actually do it. But what if there's technology somehow becomes so advanced that we can just do it like you put on the headset, go into the simulation, live out your dream for an hour, you know what would be really interesting too?
Yeah.
What if there's a machine that could put you in that pod?
It's
that
kinda crazy,
simulation type
though.
shit,
Okay.
show you what that life would be, boom, and give you instructions how to live it.
I don't know. I'm not like 100% with that.
I wouldn't be too surprised if AI advances to that point.
We
It's
learn
not natural.
Yeah, like we learn
like-
lessons and like say we won $1 million.
You
and
just
do
ask it
and
literally pretty
blow
much
it all and
anything, and
everything.
it
I
like
feel
tells
that's
you.
human nature. It's like the materialistic things too. It's like, oh yeah, I bought this ring. 5 minutes later, it's cool or whatever, but it's just a ring. You know what I mean? I learned that though. So it's like if I was putting
It's just a ring.
it's like I would probably not even change after. It's like
You really don't think so?
yeah, because it's I didn't live through it. Like
No, but you live like, let's say you're in a simulation.
Yeah.
You live it.
Uh-huh.
You actually live it, and you think you're there.
oh that's different. I don't know.
Literally, I'm like
I feel like
feeling it now.
Like, this right now is a simulation
No.
to see you.
It is a simulation, though.
Like as a podcaster.
Yeah.
And you put that shit on, and then.
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of convinced it is.
I'm in a hospital bed and it's like,
It's weird.
Imagine that, bro.
No, that's a real movie though. I don't know though. I don't believe in that simulation. Like having a simulation to teach you.
What? How
like
could
you're
you
wrong.
not
You're
like
so living
literally
yourself.
like
That's more
see
I
it?
agree too.
You know what I mean?
I just think it's
Every
interesting.
day I see something that's like super simulation, like,
So
and I'm
this is how you
like,
know fucking Kai is
whoa.
that popular. So there was this guy in Kai was watching one of those
It's
police
not even
chase
just like
streams,
one
Yeah.
time.
and I think it was in Atlanta, in his hometown, right? And
I'm like,
all
oh,
his
that's
fans
super
during
simulation,
the
like.
police chase were saying, "Oh, we found his Instagram. He's on live right now. He follows you."
Yeah.
Kai goes to his Instagram and he sees, oh shit, he is following me. And usually like when he does like these pranks, he's saying like, oh, turn left, and the car will turn left, but that's fake.
Yeah.
Fam, he goes on live
What do you
with the
mean?
guy that's getting chased.
Oh,
and he's like,
shit.
gang,
What
pull
the
over, pull over.
fuck?
The guy's like, fuck that, get out. He's like,
I
I
get
know
the
my
fuck-
route. This is what he said. I
Oh,
know my
no.
route. He's ready to like to go.
Damn.
But he's like, yo, Kai, he's like, yo, if I go, like, tell everyone go follow my YouTube.
What the
And
fuck do you
like,
mean,
what is going
dude?
on? He's like that popular.
Wait, when did this happen?
Like 2 days ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah, 2 days ago I seen that. I had to talk about it, man. I was like, yo, what the fuck?
I didn't know that happened.
Before he's
So he was
like
on live
off.
showing the thing. He's like, yo, I know my route, I'm getting out. Don't
Was it
worry.
a happy ending at least?
No, they ran away and got caught.
Oh.
Yeah. They,
No, okay, that's I guess it's happy, you know?
Yeah,
Because it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Could have been way worse.
But they dissed the car and they ran off, man.
Okay, if Kai did something else, he was like, turn left, turn
Yeah.
right. See, would he now be
Yeah.
would he now be like an accessory?
Yes. That's why everyone is saying, oh, pull over. Why is Car telling him pull over? He's the feds? Yes, he has to do that.
Yeah, obviously.
He's
What the
You're not
fuck?
gonna tell the guy, yo, go run away.
You're gonna get in jail, bro. You get in jail, and you get interrogated, man.
Stupid ass.
Whole investigation.
Feds said, are you the feds? Yes, bro. Pull
Damn.
over. But yeah, that's some real movie stuff.
I'm so curious how because a lot of this stuff is like distraction based.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we didn't talk about. Yeah. Are you gonna talk about the Mike Tyson thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
How since all the Ryan stuff is coming out, man, why is Red?
All the Ryan stuff.
Why?
Keep your mind up. Ryan Garcia, bro.
But it's not me.
Okay, I take back what I said last pod.
Yeah.
Because it only took me this one TikTok to know that Ryan was trolling. So, did you see this?
Is it the running one?
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
He
I'll be right
posted
back.
this new one. This is so stupid. All my friends are saying, yeah, Gavin, you're a dumbass for believing it. this is what he posted. Hold on. I'll show you. Man, this is all I know. That's why we don't get copyrighted. Bro, what is he doing? I know he's trolling.
Bro, I'm telling you, like,
And the caption is, this clone got moves. Wow, bro. Ryan, I had your back, bro. But using God's name and trolling the next day is so crazy.
he's losing that fight.
Yeah,
man.
he's losing that fight and we're not gonna hear about him again.
If he wins the
No, that's the greatest comeback.
if he wins that fight,
Definitely
give
is
him a
actually
documentary.
Yeah,
Yo, give him a documentary. If he wins that fight, documentary. That shit needs to be studied in a class, have an exam, projects. Yo,
yeah, bro. He's part of the history books.
write a book about him. Bad.
We're gonna be in that documentary. I'm gonna be in that.
You're gonna have textbook like this. That's the textbook like this, black and white. Circa 2024.
Ryan Garcia, theory number one. Fuck, bro. God. No, I only took that one thing. But yeah, going back to what you're saying.
Hello.
I think
I'm back.
Here, back this though. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia real quick.
Yeah.
If we never had the Kanye moment, if we never had like the Cat Williams moment, you never had like, Bohemian Grove with, Alex Jones.
Oh my gosh, I'm
What do you-
scared again.
That guy, right? And then that this, right? How come there's no new shit?
Yeah.
What? You know what I mean? No? How come there's no new shit? Why is it
Just stop.
Why is it old? Yo, come on. Why is there no new shit then?
Fuck, bro. That pissed me off. That video
Because-
pissed me off.
Also, we realized too, man, like why like he's talking about stuff other people talked about.
Yeah.
Why didn't he talk about stuff
Oh
that
no.
none of us know about?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because there's no new evidence, and he didn't even show the Bohemian Grove
Yeah.
video.
I know.
So I
Like,
was like,
if you put up at least like ounces of truth,
yeah.
this is the problem we have, yo. This is the problem we have, and we have to change it a little bit, yo. Because it's okay to question shit and understand things, but we should never believe them fully.
Yeah.
There's some people that will believe shit fully. Nah, let's not be like that. Let's do our diligence, do our own research, and see, okay, where things could be the truth. And even though it leads that way, let's still discover.
Yeah.
And that's the fun about Jumper Jump, right?
Yeah.
And that's
When
the
Ryan
thing
Garcia
about
comes out and
Jumpers
says all this stuff,
Jump.
Why are there people straight up like, it's true, it's fact,
Yeah.
but there has been no facts proven? Why though? Why? Why are people so quick to be like, it's fact, even though nothing was proven?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, these are all theories.
Right?
Yeah, because nowadays it's like we can get away with a lot of shit. So it's like no one's really only a certain amount of people are fact checking. So something that really killed me was under our latest one when we were talking about Ryan Garcia, some guy commented, "Oh, Jumper Jump is the truth, right?"
Yeah.
And then some guy under commented, "Oh, so Sally Stitches is the truth."
So, Stitches, why did I get him?
But it's no fact. Because that shit is not true.
No, because you have to, that's what I'm saying, like, let's do our due diligence,
Yeah.
feel me? Like, let's understand the mystery of the mystery,
Uh-huh.
you know? That's what it's really about.
But
That's really about, guys. It's not about, like, yo, this is what's
Understanding the
real,
mystery.
this is what's fake.
Yeah.
It's about, like, let's see what we can take about something we see from one perspective
Yeah.
and flipping the script and seeing that
Exactly,
side.
and it's up to you to believe it or not. You know what I mean? You don't have to believe everything we say. You know what
Yeah, but some shit, I'm not gonna lie, there's
Yeah.
some shit we're leading up to real, like, no lie.
Exactly.
Like,
The
there's some,
Andrew Dawson shit.
there's real stuff we're talking about, yo. There's real stuff we're talking about.
Oh,
But at the same
no.
time, don't take our word for it. Like,
Exactly.
do your own, do your own discoveries.
Exactly. Oh shit, that shit killed me, bro.
Yeah.
This is true. Shout out that guy.
This
That's
is
everything.
called.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, yo, like, I would love to believe every conspiracy.
Yes.
Oh, this is
But
how
that's not
Jumpers
us.
jump.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be that person that's like seeing things on a perspective of, oh, we can't trust nothing, we can't like do nothing. Low key, maybe we can't, but don't like live your whole life in that energy, if that makes sense. Because that's not a good energy to live in.
Yeah.
Like,
Huh.
of course, I take part in these conspiracies and I really dive
Yeah.
into it. But the energy I'm moving forward with isn't the one that's negative. Isn't
That
the,
is true though,
I
like
have
in
to
my
tell
own,
everybody
yeah,
'cause they're gonna
like,
die type of thing.
I
have to tell
do
everybody
go
'cause
forward
you're
with a
in danger.
positive
You
energy.
didn't know that shit, I'm better than you type of thing. Nah, that's not
But
the energy
yeah,
you move
no,
forward
it's not
with.
like
You move
a.
forward with the energy of, hey, did you ever think about,
Yeah.
what do you guys think about
Um,
this? That's the energy we want. We want the positive
Yeah.
energy, the one that brings people together, brings good memories, excitement,
Yeah.
and vibes up.
Facts. If you live all your life saying, "Oh yeah, that's just false," even though it's true, like come on, bro, like you're just in denial at that point.
Yeah, like it's okay to have beliefs in theories and things that could be real or fake.
Well, yeah, you can have
But
interest
you
and
should,
still be
like,
positive.
knock some people out,
In
if they
general,
don't
I
believe it or
mean,
not.
I think that's
Instead,
like
why
my
don't you just try and
channel.
conversate and seeing their points of view.
Exactly.
Even if you guys don't land nowhere.
but I don't
it's
know.
good to
I
understand
love
people.
like
That's the most
exploring
important part, is
like
understanding what people
channels
have to say
that
and
talk about
seeing like where their mind goes. And then
these
that way, if you do that
things.
to enough people, you become a very wise person because you get to see like how the world truly is on, you know, a set of like beliefs.
And
Hey, I got
then
so
saying
wise,
that
and
all
then I
people
grew this
say some weird
beard.
stories. There's a
Ah.
whole AI.
I'm just kidding.
Telling fake stories, but everyone believes it in the comments. So like, isn't that like a hypocrite? Like everyone, the Tenabo is real. No, it's not.
Yeah, me arguing with the
So now
AI.
everyone's like, oh, we
I'm
tell
just
fake stories,
kidding.
You guys are believing in AI. So what is really real?
Literally.
You know what I mean? That's where it gets like diluted.
What if
Just the
we're in AI right
Kendall
now?
Jenner
That's
one
what I'm
on
saying, like,
this is all just
Instagram.
computer generated.
She's
Like,
so,
there's
oh my
post online, it's
god.
like, yo, we have 3 days left to survive, and everyone's believing it, man. Like,
Somebody, he said that wrong.
yes, he's like, yeah, the day is
bro.
coming, and there's like.
Hey yo, imagine if
2.8 million
AI
Yo,
is
guys,
like,
as long as they don't say no sus shit about me, and no like
Yeah.
incriminating.
AI is
like,
just like,
We're blessed. It's fun.
the
it's-
missiles are
it's-
coming.
It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Like
But
the
if you
modern
guys
day
ever
version
see,
of the
AI
British are
Carlos
coming.
saying some sus stuff,
Uh-huh.
some stuff that you know I wouldn't say. Yo, just defend me,
Facts, bro,
please.
facts.
Just defend me.
If there's an AI Gavin, you already know that.
AI Gavin, I'm
It doesn't
done.
Gavin.
I have to actually go.
This is putting my reactions in. It's AI Carlos and real Gavin. That's fucked, bro. So I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Yo, but yeah, don't use my boy's voice, man. Come on, what you doing?
It's okay to a point, but don't make me say no crazy
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want to be saying no crazy
That's what
stuff.
I'm saying.
I don't wanna say the
Yeah,
crazy
that is
stuff.
So crazy.
Please, like I don't want no deepfakes of me. Oh man.
Literally, like, it's just gonna be like, oh,
Oh, I don't want to say it.
Whoa.
Yo, do you
Right.
think we're like not even a couple years, but we're probably a couple months away from crazy deep fake of, you know,
Of
just
what?
explicit content
everything.
of celebrities and people doing
Like,
crazy stuff. 'Cause
fuck.
you know the Meek Mill P Diddy thing is going on.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's so much shit.
You
that-
get me?
Yeah.
So what if a video comes out
And it's not even.
and it's not even there?
I feel like they're gonna do that. I feel like
And it's
they're
not
gonna
even
do that.
them. Like they could fake it, and we would believe it because of all the news that's popping off. And what if, on some next level theory, that was their punishment because they were trying to expose some Illuminati stuff?
Yeah. Low key.
Like that.
Yeah.
So what if that's their punishment? It wasn't even. This is like what's actually going on. The
I
punishment
could just
is like,
imagine
oh,
it, not even that,
you're
just
seeing
AI
like
just
this.
Yeah.
being
Oh my
AI.
God,
And just,
that, bro.
Because like just how
Literally.
the Jeffrey Epstein thing, like the list came out, right?
Yeah.
And artists like Virgil started dying and stuff, right?
Mhm.
I feel like that whole thing, we're gonna like one episode in the future is definitely gonna be on that whole case.
literally
Just
in the
because
future, I feel
it
like
is coming
it's
to
gonna
light
get to a
finally,
point where
and
like they
more
have
and
to
more
put
celebrities are taking that route of,
limitations in place in order
what do
to
you call this? I might like,
like,
I'm gonna start exposing
combat
to, but I might
like
get sent to
content
fame, you know what I mean?
removal.
Like,
Like
I might
I
just
don't
be
know.
gone one day.
You know what though? I think the best protection for it, if you really bag it, all the celebrities that couldn't really be touched
Yeah.
were the
Just
ones
like
that
the
put their
sheer
faith
amount.
forward. If you bag it though, look, if you have celebrities that state their true face and what their beliefs and
Well-
everything and make it public,
Yeah.
it's hard to frame them on stuff because they see them practicing and
Oh my god, when Ryland Adams was like, it was
so
AI.
it's hard to show like a whole different flip side of that, which may be incriminating.
Literally,
It's harder
like
to
in the
do.
court
So
setting.
as long
Like,
as you
what the
stay your true
fuck?
self and you show
I
that
could
to the
totally
public
imagine
as
that
influence
too.
As a celebrity, it's hard for them to, you know, flip the
We're
script.
already like there,
Yeah, it's
dude.
The more deeper and deeper we find these things out,
Literally.
Hollywood is actually weird.
The more I look into
Bro,
like
I know.
That's why we're
what
in and
level
out,
of
man.
artificial
You know what I mean?
intelligence
If
we're
we have to
already
do
at,
something
and
in LA,
like
we're in and out, bro. Like,
Yeah,
crazy.
I don't really like.
I just thought about what was it like this one program,
crazy, too,
and it's
because,
like already
Before,
at
I
like
loved going to LA,
human
like, I wanted
like
to be in those because I seen the lifestyle. I'm like, yo, this is kind
Yeah.
of crazy. That's why like little blessings, like you just telling me, like, bro, trust me, like look into this. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know any of it, but now I
Mhm.
know. Oh my gosh, bro, like.
It's just a matter of like
it is crazy though.
educating yourself.
Yeah,
That's
it's
it.
doing your due diligence.
You educate yourself.
I hit my
Oh,
foot.
fuck, that's what that is.
Sorry.
Exactly.
Almost
That's what
laying
that is.
down.
Getting smarter, and that's what we do in Jumpers Jump, yo. We get
Yeah,
smarter
man.
together, feel me?
Right though, but it's not just like us that's getting smarter. It's like the computers
Go watch Spider-Man Rap if you haven't already.
and
Hit
shit.
that video right
Isn't that
there.
kind of weird?
Make sure to go down to our Spotify and Apple. Download those episodes. Give us a 5-star.
It's not just the computers getting faster, they're literally getting smarter. Like But yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to I was trying to like drag my own like camera, but that happened instead. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for like coming to like my stream. Oh my, it's just saying airplane in the background. I didn't even fucking realize. Oops. But yeah, thank you so much for just coming to my channel and just hanging out with me. This Tuesday night. I think Tuesday's gonna be my stream day actually, because I kind of like this day. It's kind of like a nice like point in a way. Like it's like Sunday, Monday, and then like Tuesday night, and then the rest of the week is literally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday in a way. So it's like 3 days, and then the rest is 4 days. So I don't know. To me, I kind of like that. So maybe I'll kind of like stick with this. But yeah, I feel like before it was like Saturday night, which was fine, but I don't know. Naturally now I feel like I find myself going live on Tuesday, so we're gonna do that, I think. So I'll see you Tuesday night next week. But I think I want to be more consistent though, in a way. But I love you too, Pumpkin Queen. Thank you for being here and supporting everything. But I'm gonna go. Oh my god, I'm so freaking stupid. But yeah, I guess be sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Leave a like. And yeah, okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna go. Bye.